I don't know if I can see this. Can you guys see this? This is really weird.
This is full tilt! We're painting in VR! Steph is an amazing artist. We're here to make art with technology.
Art with technology. Okay,
yes.
Okay. So this sounds kind of cool. It's just a wall in darkness, and I feel like I'm gonna get stabbed.
You know what the program's called?
ViveSpray.
ViveSpray.
Yeah, ViveSpray. Pretty rad. This is my first time playing around in it.
And you're making a thumper!
It is a thumper.
Oh my god, it's so cute.
Except, I'm not a really good graffiti artist, so we'll see what happens. In theory, right? So.
Yeah.
Oh, cool. Yeah, so I will probably take requests today if anybody wants to just chime in, throw money, and I will draw something once I hear, you know, the robot voice tell me what to do. What else? How do I write the hyper part?
Finally a game to teach kids how to tag.
Because Jet Set Radio didn't count? Well, it didn't. Sorry, it didn't. That's legit. Yeah, I don't like that. This is very interesting. This is very interesting.
What is your experience with graffiti art?
None, actually, because I always never did this. I never did
Weren't
this.
the kid running around tagging things?
No. I grew up in good old Cali, but I never wound up doing the tagging.
I also never did that.
So all I know how to do is just... Oh, okay. This is fine. It actually is really cool because from far away it just does that gradient as you come in. It's pretty rad.
Nice. Yeah, Joe never took you out tagging?
No, because he was always too busy sleeping.
This is a program Joe would love.
I know.
If he ever comes back.
If he ever comes back,
we'll have to get him to test it. Joe was that kid.
He was. It was pretty cool though. You guys could do a lot of really awesome things. And it's just like, it actually reads really well.
It doesn't emulate paint drips, does it?
Not yet.
Alright, Final Fantasy Master says you're out of 10 would not play because of that.
Wait, what?
Final Fantasy Master, or Final Fantasy 9 Master. Sorry, your name is really long, dude. Says that
Emily, just get with it. Learn to read.
He wouldn't play. Oh! Osborne, thank you for the 8-month resub.
Hells
Thank you so much. You're an OG of Hyper RPG.
It doesn't, but like, I've seen people do some pretty cool stuff, so maybe I can... I mean, I follow some graffiti artists on Instagram.
FF9? Alright. FF9 Master. Got you.
Oops.
Twilight Zone, thank you so much for the follow. Where'd you find us? Just on Creative? Because of VR painting? Tell me, who are you?
Who art thou? Well, if you don't want to, it's fine.
That's fine too. Anonymity on the internet is fine.
It's totally okay. I get it. I absolutely get it.
Yes.
Full-time worker over here. Okay. What should I write? Give me something to write. Okay, hold on. What's this?
Hey!
Draw a pizza.
Pizza? That's fine.
Thanks, Pizzette. That's my cousin, Pizzette.
Really?
Yeah. Well,
No joke.
she's also cousins with She's Pizza.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay. Draw pizza.
Does that make you a cousin to She's Pizza? I am a cousin to Pizzette. Pizzette is a cousin to She's Pizza. They're different sides of the family.
Okay.
Okay. Let's just...
But you're still family.
We're like, you know...
The weird structured family?
A weird sort of like second cousin, whatever. Like, we don't have the same... You know, it's weird, but whatever. I would also like to see a pizza.
Well, I know you would. Like, that's really weird.
So what kind of pizza should this be, though?
Pepperoni. Then I can add more as we go.
Ah, Twilight Zone. That's awesome. It's been watching Vanquished and DFA.
Oh, cool.
So you're into the RPGs, my friend.
Awesome.
Luckily, we've got a lot of those here.
Gosh. And you're in for an intense week too.
Oh my god! Yes.
I mean, definitely spend the next few days the digital artist in me hates that there's no undo button.
Oh man.
But it shouldn't matter because I should be good enough where I don't need one. But I really, really hate that there's not an
exactly
undo
more
button.
to steal. I'm a slice of the family pizza, not a branch on the family tree. This makes a lot of sense, and I love the metaphor. But yeah, it's gonna be like a serious week for RPGs on Hyper RPG.
Yeah, it's gonna be intense.
So tonight on Vanquished, we've got a bit of a family reunion, which is gonna be kind of crazy. We've got Galushi just like showing up out of nowhere.
I wonder how Glitch is gonna feel about that.
I
or
know.
even like Alar might lose his mind.
I know.
Right?
It's gonna be crazy because like if you think about how everybody's got all these different relationships with Galushi and different relationships with how each other views Galushi and all of that, that's gonna make for a really interesting episode.
So I know why this is kind of weird because instead of actually using like my index finger to spray, I have to use like the trigger.
Oh, that's weird.
Yeah, so it is really, really weird.
Vanquished is about a group of would-be superheroes.
There are people with powers who have to make decisions, and
Yeah.
they're not always equipped to make the decision.
They're not.
That's
They're not.
That's it in a nutshell.
It takes place in the Valiant Comics universe. Hey, Sipalot! Thank you so much for the 8 months!
Hey!
Thumper Pride Hype! That's right, Thumper Pride, y'all.
It's a thing. It's real.
It is a real
Yeah.
thing. I feel it deep in my heart. Got little bunnies bouncing around in my heart.
I thought it was like a heartbeat.
So cute! Every time my heart beats, it's because a little bunny is jumping around.
So you have bunnies and you have butterflies.
But yeah, so Vanquished is set in the Valiant Comics universe, and it's a tabletop game. We use Catalyst Games' Valiant RPG book, which is available online or lots of places. And it's really fun. The characters are all really awesome. We've got that bronze girl. We've got Scott from Graphic Content here. We've got AJ and Liz. We've got Roslyn Greer, who is really awesome. And we've got Tara, who is hilarious and expressive. Her face
Who's
is like,
trying to be a bloodbender.
So I don't know if you know this, but every week I have an internal competition between literally everybody in the cast.
Oops, that was not what I wanted.
On who is the most gifable. And Tara often wins. Last week, Bronze won. Steph is often quite high on the list.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you have very big reactions on DFA, and it is really fun.
Oh, yeah, I do.
Because a lot of the time you'll get up and like jump around. And,
Oh,
like,
yeah.
Like, yeah!
Well, 'cause especially if I'm gonna kill things. I was like, so Power Button hits so hard
Yeah.
that
So-
it's just, fuck yeah, I'm happy.
Yeah, so just know that every week I'm
You
judging
gifted
you.
me. Okay, you've judged you. You're not judging me. You're gifting
I'm judging
me.
everybody.
You're Well, I already knew that. I mean, after I was that yesterday, like, hey, what are you guys doing? Natural state, judging you.
Judging you, Tyler.
God, it's so funny. What's it doing? Stop it. What are you doing? Saturation.
Yeah, but it's a really great show because everybody's really good storytellers together, and we're all, it's
We're all
fun to watch
making
them.
a mess of the world,
Yeah.
and it's really, really fun.
So then on Wednesday we've got, actually Tuesday, we're having the gauntlet back again.
Oh,
'cause
sweet, guys.
Paul is finally off of doctor's ordered,
Did not talk.
not talking. Oh my god, that pizza looks so good.
Right?
I'm hungry.
Oh, maybe that's the reason. There's little sausages, and there's gonna be a pepper in there somewhere.
It looks so good. Can you put olives on it?
Yes.
This-
Okay,
It's like
on the
too
hill, I literally live in the best walking distance to like the best pizza place on the hill called Hot Mama's. Holy crap. Some of the best pizzas ever.
People don't like that you put green peppers on that, but I do.
I can't undo it, guys. I'm really sorry. I want to
You
because
can
I
paint
drew
over
it
it,
and
though,
I was
right?
like, not really. Well, I
But
could.
this is my piece of pizza, not yours.
Yeah.
This is a pizza that I would eat.
Well, you said you wanted olives.
I would
right?
like black olives on this pizza, please.
Oh, that's not an olive. Well, okay, hold on. Boing. There you go.
There you go.
Now it's an olive. I was like, shit.
So innovative.
Fuck! What did I do? Sorry, I do curse a lot. I don't have a filter.
We all do, it's okay.
I don't have a filter. Also, my opinion about that is, you know, your child's gonna hear someone cussing, it might as well be from me.
Fair enough. Oh my
Yeah.
gosh, you guys, I want this pizza
What's the background?
really badly.
Background needs to be a really strange
Look
offset.
at it. So good. So yeah, the gauntlet's gonna be really fun.
Cover parts of
We've
it.
got a team from Runic Games coming in. They make
Ooh.
Torchlight. And they gave us that awesome figure that's up there. Which you
Torchlight,
probably
that's
can't
so
see right now, but
cool.
it's pretty cool. I would eat mushrooms on this pizza, Trograph. I would do that if there was room on the pizza. But, you know, it's up to the artist.
I can fit mushrooms. I think this is how you do it, right? This is how you do it. You just kind of outline it.
Can we get a universe switch reach for the RPGs? Shadowrun characters in Vanquished, Vanquished in DFA, and DFA in Shadowrun. Oh man.
Oh my god.
We already kind
You
of
know
got
what?
that though.
You know what?
We already kind of got that with DFA and Shadowrun.
I totally. Well, I want to play a freaking badass troll street samurai and just like get into a bar fight with Claudia. That's
That'd be
actually
fun.
all I really want to do.
Maybe we'll do a one shot one day.
Yeah, one shot one day, or just like, because I just want her to go, oh senpai. That's all. That's really all I want because it'd be so funny. Because it's Claudia's like, oh god damn it, you're better than me. This would be so funny.
Yeah, speaking of DFA, please no one die this week.
Oh,
I
God,
hope
yeah.
so. I
Yeah.
hope no one dies.
That's
Because you guys, I don't know if everybody in here knows this, but this is the season finale of Death from Above. This week, this Friday.
Yep.
I'm again. I'm again. I
So
don't
you
want
can't
anybody
do, You
to
can't
die.
do paint drips, but it looks like snot drips to me, but whatever.
Oh wow,
Very
that made it
genuine.
so appetizing. Thank you.
Yeah, you're welcome.
Why would you ruin the pizza like that?
I'm a life ruiner. It's like kind of my job. What is
It's
your
just who I
problem?
am.
It's who I am, man.
Can't
Just-
deny.
Just can't deny it.
So are you guys excited for DFA?
I'm really excited. I'm so screwed.
I really hope you're not, because if you died on that show, I would be infinitely sad.
I know, I would be
And
too.
I would only get to see you once a week, and that would be a real bummer.
That would be a bummer. I would be sad. Okay. Hold on. I have a dumb thing I want to do. God. So, like, the edges of the walls keep warning me that I'm too close, so it pops up in the wall.
Huh.
It's fine, though. I can do this.
What's behind you? Another wall? Are
No!
there just walls
Blackness!
Oh, that's terrifying.
Yeah, it's like I'm gonna get
Yeah,
stabbed.
it's like a dark alley where
Yeah, it's like, is this a video game where it ends
Oh
poorly?
man.
I'm not happy about it,
This
but
is
whatever.
just a simulator for something scary.
Something terrible. Probably something terrible.
So here's what I need from you, Steph.
What?
To go graffiti this on the side of my house.
Oh, I'm tired of here. Yeah, it's fine. I mean, I got invited, so I might as well, right?
Pizza on the side of my house. What if you had a pizza house? Okay, if you
Okay,
had
so
a
wait,
pizza-
made out of pizza or a place that serves pizza?
Both?
I don't know.
Why not both?
Well, I live so close to an actual pizza place that I wouldn't actually know the answer to that.
Steph will not die. She is my favorite.
Oh, I
says
won't. I'm
Paximo.
gonna try. I'm gonna try not to. Trust me. Oh, this is shitty. Bigger.
Seems like you're coming to the close of the pizza. So what are we gonna draw next, you guys?
Let's look and outline this, guys. We're not done yet. I'm done when I freaking say we're done. No, actually, no. Come up with something else, and I can move over to the next side of the wall and do something for you. It's
But
fine.
if someone dies on DFA, that would mean a slot would open up for Emily to join DFA and compete
That's
with Strix to be
true.
LC's favorite daughter.
Oh my god, that would be insane.
I just want to say I'm content to be Mitch's favorite daughter. Well, one of two. And
There you go.
not to
Competition is
throw my
already-
sister under the bus there or anything, but I'm
That
content to be Mitch's
competition.
and not Lord Commander's because,
Oh yeah, it's very different people.
yeah, very different.
I mean,
Sometimes there's bleed through.
yeah.
but-
There's a little bit of bleed sometimes.
On Friday nights, I'm like, alright, wrap it up.
Get out of there, Dad. What are you doing? Get out of there. This I could just get stuck doing forever, just taking colors that make my eyes bleed, right? Pretty much is like kind of the whole point of this. I don't know.
Genova Plus still thinks I'm the benefactor. I never said I wasn't.
I actually want to know who people like. Who do you guys think the benefactor is?
Yeah, who do you think the benefactor
I'm not gonna tell you.
I know a lot of...
And
like
why?
the
You
only
need to tell
person
me
who knows
why, because I
because
actually
of
really
Steve.
I love conspiracy.
I do
So
too.
tell me why. You can tell
I
me
know
whoever.
there's been a lot of rumors of like, it's Lauren.
Well, everybody thinks Lauren's a villain.
Yeah.
She's a GM, so of course everyone's gonna think it's her.
True. But I will say right now, not confirming or denying anything.
Yeah, I'm not gonna tell you shit, guys.
Scarlett Johansson is the benefactor.
Yeah, there you go. That's why.
Benefactor is Corafy's mom. That's been a really popular theory.
So, do you know? Oh man, Tyler was telling me his Dreamcast or like Corky's mother. Is
Oh
the
my
voice
God,
for,
yes.
like Tali's mother
Yeah,
in Mass Effect.
I keep forgetting
What's her name? I can
She's
never
so
say
cool.
her full name, and I'm really
Hold
sad
on.
that I can't say her full name.
Let
I don't
me.
remember it.
It's oh my gosh.
Yeah, I was like, oh my god, get her voice on the air, and I would just like lie down. I would just give in, just take me. Just take me.
Hold on.
please.
I totally know her name, and now I can't remember. I can picture her perfectly in my
I
head.
know. I know how it feels.
Shora Abdashlu.
Yes.
Yes. Go look her up.
Yes.
She's amazing.
Yes.
You've seen her
Well, you've heard
in
her,
literally
too.
everything. You've heard her voice in a lot of things. Tinfoil hat theory. It's Emily all along.
Yeah, it's true.
Cheryl, because she took the data and disappeared. Interesting.
Interesting.
Rai the benefactor girl.
I mean, you have a mech made of jorts. Yeah, sure.
Steph, you spell your name S-T-E-P-H, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yes, I do. Okay. Oh, I don't like what happened to the slice bit.
Oh yeah, guys, so we got a new link today so that we can, if you purchase the Humble Bundle through a specific link that we're gonna put up in chat in a moment, you can donate part of that to Hyper RPG if you want. So you can split it between charity, you can split it between Hyper RPG, and I think actually Zach just sent me a link so that we can send money to the Halo Foundation specifically. So that's pretty cool. Let me see what I can do to get that out. But we love the Halo Foundation, and
Oh heck yeah, dude! Oh, that'd be so cool.
so it would be awesome.
I mean, is that video out somewhere when we chatted and had like the.
yeah, it's up on
Oh
YouTube.
man, you guys see what they were able to do with what we did on the 48 hours.
It was impressive.
Like, that huge
It was
stream
so
was amazing. It's so cool to make a difference. You know? Oh god, that's so awesome.
No, Strix and I are not actually sisters.
Oh. Strix would be a very.
Although I feel like she'd probably be a good big sister.
Strix would be a very different person if she were a Gittleman.
That's so true.
That's the other thing. She'd be a very different person. Yeah, I don't plan on dying. Do not plan on dying.
You know, we haven't seen Malika Chu since Diva disappeared.
Oh, there, yeah.
Good point.
Yep.
Interesting theory.
Yep. There's so many people. Oh man, I'm excited. Guys, you gotta be excited. You have no idea. I'm gonna be on Wednesday too for the painting stuff, just because April has so much
There
to
are
paint.
so many mechs.
And we're
to make.
just gonna chat it up and talk about death and doom and be scared. But there's gonna be a king crab, and I am so frightened. Holy crap! Like, oh man. Though I'm really excited that like Valorant does not have a death wish. That gone away a really long time ago, and so it's been really interesting to play. What I'm really curious about is seeing what Groovers wants to do with his character more than anything, especially with death. So I hope something fun happens with Jackal. Hyper Slice? I don't even know what that means, guys. That's what it says.
I love it though. Oh, Paximo, you entered the Golden Cobra competition. That's awesome.
Really?
So
Dude,
I guess
that's
you'll
so
be
cool.
getting a box of cookies then.
Yeah. Oh my god, that's
Scorpion
super cool.
cookies.
So Gold Cobra, in case anyone's wondering, is like a big indie game competition. It's not that big, but it's you pretty much
Strix is a judge, though.
Strix is a judge. It's also not insane where you have to like build a new game, but it's more like creating an experience, creating a game that fits on a sheet of paper front and back. There's some really, really amazing games that came out of it. They were talking about a Crow Funeral, which was like, oh my god, please give me that
cool.
game. And pretty much this game, did you read up what it was?
No.
So, you and a bunch of friends are supposed to go out into, like, this would be played at a public place, like a convention hall, outside, the mall, something. You pick kind of an out-of-the-way corner. Ooh, what was that? A follow?
That was a follow from words are hard.
Words are hard.
Lich Krieg.
Thanks for joining us.
Lich Krieg.
Lich Krieg. I hope it's Lich Krieg.
It could have gone anyway.
That's a cool, multi-layered name that means a lot of really dark, terrible things. It's very awesome. I hope you stick around. I'm dicking around. I'm playing around in a new program. It's pretty new, right? I mean...
Yeah, I think it just came out a couple days ago.
It's a ViveSpray, so... This is pretty cool stuff. I don't play with spray cans at all, so this is actually really fun for me. So yeah, usually this is where we play in VR. Usually it's a full tilt, or we've done Tavori here. Zach made me play Trespass, and you guys have to watch me freak out because I don't do well in horror games. I love watching people do them, but I am not good at it. Though that game looked really fun, and I actually really want to try it again.
It was time-based at the very beginning.
Yeah, and I want to try it again though, because like I just don't like jump scares, I think. So that was the one reason why I was like, no, I don't want to do this. But it actually looks really cool. Premise is really cool. A lot of it's like I don't know, it's good to not think about people chasing you, but like, you know, it's very, I don't know, maybe you're really anxious, but it's really fun. You should just check it out if you can.
Morty still thinks that Mandy's the benefactor.
We didn't really kill her. Back from the dead, man. That's what this entire week is going to be about.
Yep.
People coming back to life. Yes, Mandy. So Funeral of Crows is supposed to be played in a convention, like kind of in a public area, a little out of the way, between like 5 or more people. And then so you meet up together, and then you're like, okay, cool. You disperse in different directions and walk around for about kind of walk for a minute, find a really nice place, a place you would call safe, and you sit there and like think safe thoughts, think about why you would live here, what you would be eating, what day-to-day life is, you know. You're pretty much a crow establishing like, this is home. And then about after 2 minutes or so, you go back, you meet up again with the rest of the flock, and you sit there and you put your hands in the middle, and everybody puts their hands in a big pile. Underneath this pile is a dead crow. And so you guys are trying to figure out, you know, in the most crow way possible, what killed this thing, you know? What killed your friend? Not so much like existential implications, it's more like, who did it, why, and how do we keep the flock safe? And in order to speak your mind, your hand has to be at the very top of the stack. And at any point, if the stack becomes unstable, or someone speaks out of line, or something is up, someone has to go, hey, 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 hey. There's like lots of yelling until it gets resolved. Kind of like the way the crows like just sit there establishing themselves. It's actually really cute.
Kind of cool.
Yeah, so you get to be something else for a little bit. So, point being, that was one of the winners of the Golden Cobra competition. I think last year is what Strix was saying. So, if you guys have a game, have like an experience you want to like create for other people to tell a story, you should totally do it.
Highly recommended. Hyper RPG
cool.
seal of approval.
Seal of approval. Yeah, I think it'd be really cool. It'd be cool to hear.
You know what would be an awesome meme?
Want to do.
An actual seal of approval.
What?
Like a water seal.
A water seal?
Water seal.
Water seal of approval? That's so stupid. That means it's like the best thing though if it's that stupid. Like,
but
oh
it would just be like the happiest seal.
Like a little round baby that's like
like the little seal that was covered in sand.
Do you know what I think? Like I think Goober's like dopey, like half smile face looks like a baby seal. Well, not a baby seal, like a seal. Not a baby seal. Nothing as cute as a baby seal. Nothing human is as cute as baby seal. Okay, I'm gonna draw something else. Let's see. Okay. What other silly colors can I do? I just really like teal and pink, so I don't ever leave that. Ever.
Can you lengthen your wall? Do you have to make a new
No,
wall if you want
not
to
yet.
start a lot of new stuff? Also, why is there tile?
I don't know. It's supposed to be brick. You know?
That's weird. I was thinking more like,
Alleyway.
you know, outside alleyway
Yeah.
rather than inside of a pizza shop.
This would be what would be really, really cool is like when you can expand this into like murals, maybe.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Oh,
What kind of
interesting
experience that would
theory. Viking Lass is clearly the benefactor. She's been literally lurking in the shadows, injuring the marauders'
Literally.
necks and destroying her enemies from the beginning.
That's true.
Always on screen, yet never in the spotlight. It's a brilliant ruse.
Oh my god. It's amazing. That is amazing.
Interesting theory. Interesting theory.
I'm gonna put a text, let's see. I also have to learn how to freaking.
Have you guys been working on any art projects lately? I have not. I've been
Me
catching up
neither.
on comics.
I did some pretty cool stuff last week, but I have to get back on track again. It's hard. It sucks. You said you've been tracking comics, catching up?
Yeah, I haven't been able to this weekend, but
Yeah, this weekend was busy.
last weekend was a really good weekend for reading comics. This weekend was really busy, but
Oh, my eyes itchy. Hold on.
you gonna make it?
Yeah, I'm okay. It's fine. It's fine. Yeah, work was crazy weird this week.
Why?
Management not having coverage and us
Oh,
suffering for it, and
fun.
me learning to not care. It's actually pretty funny. It's pretty funny. It is pretty funny to me.
Green Eyed Trombona says she's working on a tabletop LARP and a modular board game. Those are
Oh,
definitely art
too-
projects.
Too big.
Working Class Hero doesn't do art, but likes to observe it.
That's good. What kind of artists have you been following?
I still need to go see that Kara Walker show at the Bellevue Art Museum.
Oh man.
You guys know Kara Walker? She's a really cool artist. She does silhouette work, so paper cut silhouettes, and they're pasted on walls.
There was an
They're
artist
really cool.
that
really
I
cool.
saw back in college where she cut out all the major highways out of the U.S. out of
Wow.
the map, and X-Acto knifed all the major highways off of the map and
Damn.
just had it laid out as like framed out as like veins on a piece of paper.
That's
it was
pretty
insane.
cool.
Yeah, it was really really cool. But holy shit, can you imagine just sitting there with an X-Acto knife?
Yes,
You know?
I can
Oh.
actually.
Yeah, me too.
Techie Carer, says, I'm working on programming a Valiant character sheet for Roll20, so the sheet itself is
Ooh.
art, I guess. That's really cool.
That's cool. Yeah. That's
Mortis
super
Steel
awesome.
has been working on some ideas for Hyper. That's awesome.
Yay! It's secret unless you guys want to talk about it. So I totally understand. If you want to share, you're welcome to, and if not, that's cool. What have I been doing? I made some character cards. That was pretty rad for D&D. And I have to like get back in touch with Photoshop and learn how to like
Yeah.
draw and design stuff again. This has been a very long time.
Most of my art, I guess, hasn't actually been art so much as like learning more Photoshop skills.
Oh yeah. I can see you.
Partially for work and just partially for
Yeah.
knowing. But I'm trying to up my game.
This is great though. I can do this endlessly without having to buy paint cans. And
Yeah,
smelling
that's
and
pretty
toxic shit.
nice.
It's pretty great.
And without the
Pretty great.
smell too.
Yeah, and all the smell. Okay, let's see. Let's do something more to Steph. Yeah.
I miss school sometimes because like
Sometimes.
there was always I guess reason for creation isn't exactly the right way to put it, but there was always obviously we always like push ourselves here, but this is more like this is a project we're doing together, and that was more about like personal development, I guess, which is interesting. I guess it's sort of like motivation, Genova Plus, but it's not exactly the same. It's more like it's a different kind of motivator, I guess.
Being pushed to do projects that I never thought of from a mind that was a little artistically higher than mine was really important. There was a intermediate drawing class that I took with a TA that I really, really liked. He was actually teaching it, and he gave us a lot of projects that were really fun. Like, I didn't learn techniques in that class, but I learned how to represent ideas in more unique ways. Because he was telling us, like, some of our projects was like, you know, you're gonna draw something that reminds you of war, but I don't want anybody fighting. I don't want, you know, big things. Or, like, same thing with love. Oh, man, love was a cool one. Love was one of the coming out pieces for me.
It's a really good topic.
Yeah. So, one was
Bye,
love.
Trogaf.
Bye! So one of them was love, and it was like, you can't use hearts, you know, no stupid angels, none of that Valentine bullshit. Like, give me something that means love and affection to you, like, because love is very different for everybody. Like, affection itself is very, very different. So I drew the half, like, skeletalized bodies of two women with these flaming blue monsters coming out from their ribs and, like, conjoining together.
Aww,
that, to me, was affection and the power of, like, a desire to come together with another person.
Yeah.
That was it for me. But it had nothing to do with, like, hearts and whatever dazzling bullshit. It was like, no, it's just monsters. Because the way I've learned later on, the way I relate to people is via monsters.
It's funny because the way that we do represent love visually is with hearts.
Yeah.
And I never really associate love with, like, my actual heart.
Yeah. No. Never. Yeah, never. It's surprisingly cool. I didn't think this was gonna happen. Cool.
Oh, Trogaf is back.
Oh, hi.
Welcome back. That was
something. I want to see Viking Lass in this program. I think it'd be really fun.
What's happening
I'm extremely bad at color theory, even though this looks really great.
Yeah.
Actually incredibly bad at color theory. So.
Bubbler says he's seeing a hyena. Is that what you're going for?
Oh, kind of. It's just those wolf creatures that I really like drawing. Hyenas are cool though. Holy crap, hyenas are so cool.
Hyenas always make me kind of nervous.
They're misrepresented, but also they're like super badasses with the savannah too. Like, lions don't freaking mess with them. And for a reason too. Learning stuff, guys.
It's really fun to watch.
Learning so many things.
Have fun, working class hero.
Yeah.
And by fun, I mean drive safe.
Yes, please, absolutely drive safe.
Listen to some podcasts. You know, learn something as you drive. Or, you know, listen to some music. Do whatever you want. Just drive safe. Krun says this is more like a charcoal drawing where you have to carve the image.
Kind of, yeah. I've never really mess with spray paints or airbrushes, surprisingly. So this is like really, really different for me. It's actually really fun. It is kind of, because I'm like setting up shades before I have to like shape lines, and I can constantly edit what I want, which is really, really cool. But I have to fight feeling like married to whatever I just laid down so that I can just keep making it better, you know?
Hey, Ardens.
Hey!
Steph, do you ever go to figure drawing?
I went to one recently, like about a month ago. I miss it so much. Holy crap.
I want to go.
I will.
That was always the stuff that I enjoyed the most, actually.
Oh, yeah.
When I was in school and we would do, like I took a ceramics class and I didn't really.
Oh yeah.
I don't know. I had a hard time with that class, but
yeah.
I loved the days where we had figure, like build from figures.
Yeah.
That was always really cool.
Yeah, it's something.
That's
different.
more about training your eye and training your hand to communicate with your eye.
And then learning that, you know, knowing the difference between capturing what you feel versus what's in front of your face.
Exactly.
Like it's still a thing I have to constantly remind myself about. Is like, okay, you can do the realism, but someone's already done it before, so why are you gonna do it? So do something different. Oh, damn it!
Yeah.
This thing doesn't. I still can't get how to the angle sometimes on this program. This is really fun though, by the way, guys. This is super fun.
Kron's art teacher hated his lines in drawing.
Yeah, oh, dude, okay, when I first started, this is me, look at the shit that I do now, right? So my very first drawing class in college, my teacher told me, my professor, I never took another class from that professor ever again, dragons are a cliche, because, you know, friggin' art isn't goddamn cliche, go fuck yourself. So that was fun, but I still like, okay. But I was like, whatever, man. And I just kept drawing, which I'm really proud that I did, and I didn't like, I was like, I was barely 18. I didn't even turn 18. I didn't turn 18 until after that election year.
Yeah.
And I was really, really happy that I just was like, okay, fuck you. I'm just gonna keep drawing what I draw. Like, why is that? I didn't have the guts to be like, well, so is art. Art's all cliche. Why are you trying to tell me that dragons are like not a thing? I mean, maybe to you, but this shit sells, so I don't really give a shit, man. Whatever. But yeah, fuck it. Like, there's a certain point where, and then I had a really, really, my amazing monster drawing, figure drawing teacher was cooler though. He was just like, you know, sure, you do your thing. Like, I'm just gonna teach you the rules. You keep your own style because that's the whole point. But I'm gonna teach you the rules so you can break them more efficiently. Because if you
That's why I always like, whenever I had teachers that were like, I need to teach you the rules so that you know how to break them rather than just going off on your own, doing whatever.
And I loved that. That was cool, you know. That was to me teaching as I needed it.
This is looking really cool stuff.
Thanks. Yeah, so this is kind of charcoal-esque in a way. But it's still really weird to me. Yeah, it's still really weird to me. Because there are things that I like and I want more of it, but like not with how I write certain things down. So it's kind of a learning. Oh, the snarl in its face is really cool. I like that split down the middle.
Yeah, it's pretty nice.
But I don't know how else to translate it right now. So let's see what happens. If I actually remember what the Atlas head looked like, I should just tag that too. I'll try. But I might ruin it. And someone's gonna get mad at me.
Can you take pictures in this?
You can save and you can screenshot, I think. Hold on, let me... Oh shit. Okay, I think it's saved. There was a trick to it. Hold on, let me see. I don't know. Game shortcut. I think that's it. There was a trick. It's not exactly working, so I'm just gonna keep painting.
FF9 Master says an idea for the next tag is Tengu.
Tengu, sure thing. I could do Tengu. Everything's gonna probably stay in this teal, blue, purple thing because I really like what's happening. Let's see.
This music is so good for just kind of like sitting in your seat and bouncing. Bouncing in your seat?
Oh shit.
Is that weird?
No.
Whatever.
That's not weird.
Don't care.
Tengu, huh? Where's my boundary? Okay, this wall. Right here, I guess. Oh, super far behind. Sorry, I have to like reestablish where I need to be so I don't see the outline of the room. Okay. Try a different palette of colors. Try to think, because I follow a few tattoo artists who are also really amazing taggers too, so I want to try and do things, do crazy weird things.
Bob Death says, art is absolute witchcraft to me. I have a lot of creative ideas, but I've never understood how people get things from brain to paper. A lot of practice.
Oh yeah. Oh my god, there's so much practice. I
Years
can't tell you.
and years of really grueling practice.
Yeah. Like it's pretty much the same way you would study a language. You learn the words.
Yeah, that's exactly.
You learn the words until the vocabulary becomes so natural that you just. You know, I've never played with spray paints, but like, yeah, pizza, I can start somewhere with a pizza or this hyena weird wolf beast. Like, I know the conversation of the face, and same with Tengu. It's like, I want a creepy Tengu.
I don't know what a Tengu is.
Tengus are these,
all I know is Tengu sushi.
Tengus are Japanese demons.
Oh.
I think they're demons. Spirits, I think they're actually malicious, but they have the, you know,
So not sushi.
So you know in most like video games take the fantastic characters that have like bird beaks and bird body, like, you know, they're anthropomorphic bird people is what Tengus originate. It's like where they're from. It's the idea of Tengus.
Huh. Cool. Hey Zither! I hope you actually get some sleep soon.
Yeah, sleep would be very good.
Been lurking and napping because they got almost no sleep due to a game jam.
Ooh, cool!
Hey,
you guys finished it? Like,
yeah, what did you make?
Yeah. Did it come out? Did you guys get it done? Like,
how long was the game jam? Just the whole weekend? This is already looking like Seahawks.
Shit. I'm getting rid of it. I hate it. I already hate it. I immediately hate it.
Oh, sad.
I don't like no. Not a big Seahawks fan. The games are fun to watch, but I just like the insane following that Seattle has. When Seattle started winning, everybody got
crazy.
Everybody started turning into a douchebag and got on the douche wagon. So I was just like, wow, screw all of you. So no blue. There's not going to be any blue in this. At any point.
Zither said that they made a game themed after space. It was a 48-hour game jam at the local science center. That's really cool.
Oh, super cool. That's freaking rad.
That's pretty cool.
Do you have any color theory? I could once I was going to go back to blue. Maybe some orange in there.
It was like a cookie clicker game, but for asteroid mining.
Oh, cool.
That's nifty. Krend has some information for me about Tengu.
Yes, please.
It's a heavenly dog represented with beaks. Used to be harbingers of war, but lame modern Earth realm has made their image soft. Krend no war harbingers. He has bachelors in war.
War harbingers.
Where did you get your bachelor's in war?
I hope you guys saw Crud on the
Academy?
freaking, like, Hunchback, right?
Yeah.
You guys did see that? Like, someone paid to have an orc with a giant crown on its head. And I kind of had a feeling I knew who it was, so the Hunchback had this huge red space right in its, like, chassis. So
Yeah,
I
that was
threw, like,
pretty
a
cool.
gigantic, like, orc face on it. And there's a little golden crown on top. And it was really, really cute. Well, no, frightening. Sorry, terrorizing. Frightening. It was horrifying. It died a good death, too.
It did die a good death.
It died a very good death.
All the mechs. Well, some of the mechs died a good death last week.
Jesus. Poor Kostje. I was...
Oh, it was so sad.
was
I literally
very
was in
sad.
the background like, no, Kostje! Kostje!
It's fine though. Kostje, so Kostje is deathless, but if you actually like look at what Kostje does, Kostje's body just keeps like he had the ultimate Horcrux before Voldemort ever thought about the word Horcrux. Okay, that guy hid his shit in an egg inside of a duck inside of a goat. So like, no, Voldemort's got nothing on him. So that's why no matter how long you could kill Kostje, but over a few hundred years, like heroes would die, people would like empires would fall, but Kostje would remain.
Mm-hmm.
So he was a mega frightening, terrible, terrible person who just liked to steal beautiful women. What an asshole.
People in chat, did you know that in Shadowrun Hong Kong,
That was a little
there's
murder
a rigger who's got a bot named Kostje?
bot. A little murder bot.
And guess who named that?
Of course. Tyler.
Tyler.
He's like, oh, Kostje, he's like the murder bot. I'm like, what murder bot? Where? And I hadn't played Hong Kong yet because I have a terrible friend. And then I was like, I found the murder bot! Like, Tyler, can we be friends now? Will you talk to me?
I saw on Twitter this weekend that people were trying to find my dad in Dragonfall.
Really?
I am also in Dragonfall, did you know that?
Really?
Yeah.
That's so cool.
I look way cooler in Dragonfall than I've ever looked in my entire life.
As the artists have like the amazing
Yeah,
ability
basically.
to do. That's super cool.
But guess what they made me because duh.
What?
They made me a dwarf.
Aww.
Typical.
Isn't Robin an elf in
Yeah.
that game?
Yeah.
What is Mitch? What is his dad?
Well, so he was in Shadowrun Returns also.
Okay.
And in Shadowrun Returns he was a ghoul, but he was so unrecognizable that they put him in Dragonfall too.
Backfired. Sorry, it's really funny to me. That's super funny.
It was really,
Yeah,
it was
super
rough.
funny.
I remember stumbling onto it, I was like, oh.
Why do you keep stumbling on these
God.
horrible, sad things that your dad made in video games?
I know!
Daddy, why does the internet hate you?
Oh.
That's such a beautiful thing to me. That's such a
He
beautiful-
knows he's unrecognizable, that's why he demanded to be in Dragonfall. He's like, I don't feel like I was accurately represented here.
Welcome to my life.
I know,
me
me too.
too.
But he's actually an important character in Dragonfall.
Oh, cool.
Yeah.
I have
He's
Dragon
not
Ball,
someone you
and I really
interact
want to
with,
play
but he's
it.
someone that you learn a lot from.
Like, Glory, I love Glory so much. Glory makes me want to turn
love
my
Glory
arms off.
too.
Jesus Christ, she's such a cool
Iger is
character.
I like Iger.
Yeah, and then Geiger too.
Yeah.
Oh, yes, if I had a
Oh,
troll
Mortis
life.
Steel, I'm so glad you picked up Dragonfall, that's awesome.
Yeah. Woo.
It was on sale over the weekend, I'm not sure if it
Yes,
still
yes.
is.
Okay. I don't need this to just look like a bird, so okay, hold on. Guess I will have a bit of blue because this will be kind of nice. It looks like Seahawk. This is really annoying. This thing does make me really happy though because I can just like make a huge blob and then cut really sharp edges. It's actually really, really fun. Let's see what can I do here?
Gorgeous Juanita, thank you so much for the follow. I don't know why I did it. Oh, there we go.
Hey!
Hey!
Thanks for the follow!
Thank you so much for following us. Welcome to Hyper RPG. We are a hyperactive, interactive, community-driven live streaming channel built by you for you. We do lots of really fun stuff like art, we paint miniatures, we do VR, we have RPGs that are huge, high production craziness every night of the week.
That you can always become involved in.
Yes, they're always interactive.
Yeah, it's wonderfully interactive. I love, and the community's really cool too.
Yeah.
So, you know,
So
feel free when you're ready. Come
thanks
say
for
hi.
follow.
Some pretty rad peoples here.
This is one of our more chill, laid-back shows.
Yeah, and I'm playing in Tilt Spray.
No,
ViveSpray. Sorry, Tilt Spray. I'm like Tilt Brush.
ViveSpray.
ViveSpray.
Tilt Brush.
On the HTC
ViveSpray.
Vive. And it's a pretty cool. Pretty cool. I don't play with spray paint, so this is really fun without having the poison and the money part.
Yes.
So far, someone demanded a pizza, so I made a pizza. And I was a little hyena creature, and we're talking about Tengu. So, making Tengu. Yeah. And then if you stick around later today, 6 p.m., right? 6
p.m.
So, we have one of our RPGs today, a big superhero RPG called
Vanquish.
Valiant. And it's really grand. It's super grand. You get to watch our heroes try to make the best of all their decisions.
I
Mistakes!
need a name for them. I'm not a fan of Team Dick Punch, but that's
No,
just
me neither.
That's not exactly marketable.
No, but it's something really fun that people should get used to.
Yes.
That's how I threaten people at work now. You don't clean this, I'm gonna punch you in the dick. No, I'm not very PC. But I give you a very simple choice, you know? Do what I told you or get punched in the
Or
dick.
physical violence.
Or physical violence. It's actually really easy. It's really easy. Oh, hi!
Thank you.
Thanks for the follow
You're
right
lovely.
after that really violent conversation with me.
Thanks so much for the follow, and thank you for the subscribe over the weekend.
Oh,
Much
sweet.
appreciated.
Heck yeah.
Yeah, so I don't really know what to call these people. They're like such an unnatural bunch. They've just been pushed together.
Yeah, and so that's kind of like, I think, they're still trying to find themselves. I think
Yeah,
it's really cool that you guys got bronze on, and glitches have been a very interesting balance to the party.
Definitely.
But they need to find the flow. I mean, DFA was the same too, so speaking from
exactly.
experience,
It definitely.
like, it took a while before we found our flow,
Mhm.
and we're happy with where we were going. And that we could agree together that, okay, this is what the Marauders actually
The
are.
villainous Valorous 5. There are 6 of them now.
There were 6 of them.
Oh, hey, look at that.
Hmm?
Oh my god.
What?
Steph, this is gonna make you so happy.
What?
I'm scrolling through the Wikipedia page for Kostje,
Oh god.
and the last thing in popular culture, someone added, in the Twitch Battletech show Death from Above, the mech warrior
Oh shit, really?
Natalia Matsuo, call sign Valravan,
Oh,
pilots
shit.
a family heirloom mech named Kostje, probably because it has survived so many generations in battles. Whoever added that,
Thank you
You're
so
so cool.
much! That is so awesome! That's so cool!
that's really cool.
Holy shit, that's super cool!
I just noticed that.
Oh my god, that's really cool!
That's awesome.
Oh man. That's so cool! I need a Wikipedia page. Heck yeah, man!
That's so cool, man.
Oh, thank you
You're
whoever
now
did
part
that.
of the
Holy shit,
cultural-
that's super cool.
You're part of the cultural conversation.
I know. I think it's a fitting name too.
It totally is.
Because like, how many times has Kostya
Oh my
been
God.
shot in the chest? Like,
Right?
oh god.
Kostje has been so close to
Oh,
death. Like,
God.
oh man.
But
Here, I'll
always
throw the link
coming
in chat.
back,
It's all the
so.
way down at the bottom of popular culture.
Oh, I don't give a shit. I'm on that page now. I don't give a shit. That's super cool. Thank you. Oh my gosh. I'm right next to that Murderbot entry too, aren't I?
Badass, man.
That is super cool.
Thank
you.
878. Thank you so much for the follow.
Sweet. A little delayed reaction on the sound notification.
Yeah, no. Friend computer Yojimbat actually picks it up before Twitch alerts sometimes, which is kind of
Cool.
weird, but
But hey, you got it. Thanks for the follow. Thanks for joining and chilling. It's pretty
Yeah.
it's a really chill morning. Afternoon, sorry. I'm used to
yeah, it's definitely not morning. It wasn't even morning when you came here
I
before.
know, but I just woke up, so I don't give a crap about your humans and your silly time things. So. Mwahaha. Oh, it's so cool that Natalia got onto like.
That's pretty
Wikipedia.
badass.
That's
I have to
fucking
admit.
cool.
I'm
That is
pretty
so
pleased
cool.
to see that.
Yeah, I'm so happy. The little things.
Actually, Lady Kaku, it's 3:55. I think your clock might be off.
There's no real undo here, but still really actually really fun with this. Actually, so I'm gonna do some pretty rad things.
So do you think that you're gonna be able to make it out alive on DFA this week?
I think so.
Yeah?
Yeah. I'm gonna play it
Pray
safe.
to the old gods and...
Yeah, pray to the gods, pray to all the old gods. Well, not the old gods, because it's fucks show gods. So, I think it's exciting because this is going to be an opponent that is actually kind of worthy beyond anything, you know. Probably the most worthy opponent for Valorant in a way. You know, you don't talk about Samurai and Code and
Yeah.
Warriors and Honor and all that shit. But it's like you know, literally we're facing a villain and an opponent who can see steps beyond everybody else, who's literally almost taken over the universe.
Yeah.
So what is that going to be like? And it's like, I think part of Natalia is going to be like immense respect for this opponent, and will want, not in every way, not to be like, you know, the honorable death, but like to die. If she's going to die, it's going to die.
Yeah. Here's
the
my
most historic
question.
way.
Okay, new question.
Yeah.
What is Natalia's current standing with all the members of her team?
Well, I think.
I'm really like, but like, what does
How
she
do I
feel
view them?
about like how Talon has evolved? What does she feel about how?
Oh, he has feelings now, and he's actually stepped away from
Isn't that
Karita
fun?
and understood why, like, you know, before he was like, oh, Karita, this, Karita, that. It's like, oh, you're, you know, this, like, I was always a step under because I was half Karita,
Yeah.
you know? But I think he's, after all the shit that we've bailed him out of and all the death things, like, every time he tries to die, I'm like, you're a shitty samurai, and I hope you know that. You know, because that was Valorant's thing, so when he actually, you know, was like, I'm sorry that I was just pushing, and I, like, threw my sword when I shouldn't have, and I endangered you all. I'm like,
Yeah.
thank you!
There was some growth there.
Yeah, I was like, wow, congratulations!
Yeah.
There you go. And that's the reason why I was like, you know, he became pretty much, had he not took the time to like, I'm sorry for what I did, I realized what I did was wrong and dishonorable, he was going to become just the worst Ronin ever.
Yeah.
Like a freaking dog without a leash. That's what he was going to become. So it was really good that he didn't, you know?
Yeah.
So that's how she feels about Talon. Corfy's is someone she trusts, I think, more than anything, because the Lord Commander trusted her with Corfy's life pretty much without telling her, you know, this is my daughter, and the one I was supposed to rescue, the one I was supposed to do this, and I think maybe for Corfy, Valorant doing that is a doorway for her to talk to her dad in a very, like, small level.
Yeah.
Possibly. I hope it was. You know? Like, why do you trust him? I'm like, because the times that I don't has just gotten us all into trouble, so... Right? Like, do you really want to ask me why I trust your father?
Yeah.
So...
Well, and then I feel like Jackal and Valravon have had this really interesting relationship that was really unexpected.
How do you mean?
Well... I don't know. I feel like
He's an untrained
she's been
warrior.
such an interesting mentor to him.
Oh, yeah. He's an untrained warrior as well.
Yeah, and she's just
Hence him pointing the freaking gun at her.
I just want to say
halfway.
this is getting way cool.
There you go.
Yeah.
He's so angry.
I'm pretty into this.
He's so angry. Look at him. He's so angry.
Yeah. He is really angry. I was really impressed that he managed his anger like that.
Oh,
with
yeah.
Corfy.
So what I want to see from Jackal, what Valorant wants to see from Jackal is like, the last episode, I know Goobers is afraid of dying. Who isn't afraid of dying? That's kind of the point of RPGs like this. Like, if you want a DFA, every single week, you come very close to understanding what mortality actually means. But he needs to also, because I know he's new to role playing, kind of. I know he hasn't really done role playing, so this is the moment where you get to see, you know, Jackal comes from a place where his entire lance died. He saw all his friends die around him. Like, he was forced to watch it. So what do? You know? You're facing off. Oh, that is really cool. I'm borrowing.
Yeah.
You're faced with this immense, undeniable death. We're gonna be fighting a king crab. That's just
Yeah.
murder.
Oh my
I'm
God.
sorry. Do you know the range of kill? Like, there is no range to that thing. That thing's gonna murder us. And like, if you take into the fact that the benefactor's been doing nothing but looking for Star League shit, that thing is a monster.
Yeah.
So, if you're gonna face off with literal walking death, are you gonna be, you know, you can be concerned, like I was concerned about Koshche, but it doesn't affect me in the sense like, oh, you're getting targeted. Like, okay, you steal yourself, and then you just have to trust that you're gonna escape death. That's what you have to do, you know.
Yeah.
So I hope Goobers gets a chance to do that next week more than anything. Yeah, how she feels about Goobers, I'm not very sure. I think it's more like, okay, like I see that you're a warrior, but you know, I remember probably being that, like having my emotions control me that much.
Mm-hmm.
So there's that. I don't know. It's really mixed.
Yeah.
So Talon, yeah, is finally become a samurai again. That guy was a really shitty samurai for a while. That's like my only. That's Valravon's feelings. Let's see. That's actually really cool. I didn't think I was gonna be able to do that Tengu. So that's pretty cool. What next?
Yeah, what do you guys want to do next?
Look at that light I did up top. That highlight is so cool. Holy
I
shit.
really like that. It's so scary, but I love it.
He's judging you.
He really is judging you. Like, really hard.
Jeez. Huh. That's cool.
FF9 Master says, I know you had it in you, Steph.
Yeah. Oh, you're talking about figure drawing too. Like, yeah, I miss it because I was talking earlier. It's like having to learn how not to draw what's in front of you.
Yeah.
What should I draw? I'm trying to think. Go in my head. What things in RPG should I draw? I haven't been keeping up on Shadowrun, so I don't know if anything silly happened. Valiant. I know
Well,
there's
Shadow Pets happened.
Oh god.
They played all their pets. That was pretty intense.
There was?
Yeah, they
saved
knocked
Seattle?
over Seattle.
They what?
Knocked over the Space Needle.
Oh god. Pets?
Yes. They grew into giant monsters. Like
Oh my
kaiju.
god. Oh my god. So Shadowrun and kaiju.
It's like the perfect mix.
That's true. Tell you what other monsters I've been drawing.
Alright guys, let's get the requests going.
Tell me what to do.
Let's see.
Blocks. Okay. Sorry, I have to realign.
Draw Teddy. But
Teddy?
which one?
I just have this idea of this monstrous stuffed animal that's of everything.
Yes.
But it's gonna be, I don't know if I can draw it. Let's see if I can remember which ones they were. Because I supplied half of them, so I should actually remember them.
You should draw Scrapple and Cornbread.
Scrapple, I think I can easily do Scrapple.
What is a war standard, Krund?
It's a big flag with your symbol on it.
Oh, Krund would like a war standard.
Of what, though?
Of Krund.
Of Krun? War standard. Okay, hold on.
Lady Kaki wants to know, how do you like LARPing?
I do not have experience LARPing, actually.
I don't either.
Yeah.
I've never LARPed before.
I've never LARPed
Strix is definitely a
before.
person
Yeah.
who you could talk to about
That is, yeah, you would want to talk to her for sure. So So what I remember Scrapple is a Siamese. This is my best attempt at a Siamese.
Whenever I think of Siamese cats, I think of Lady and the Tramp. I can't.
Oh yeah, those little devils.
So evil. I really did not trust cats for a long time, and I would like to blame that movie
made
on
me
it.
not like cats, for sure. And I wasn't a cat person until I got my fat cat, which is like a really silly story.
Your cat's really cute.
My cat's so...
I don't even like cats.
Yeah, I don't like cats. I didn't like cats. It was really silly when I tell people that. I'm like, why do you have your cat? I'm like, she had 6 toes! How was I supposed to resist that? 6 freaking toes, man. She's a little polydactyl Hemingway cat.
Lots of fingers and toes are cute.
They're super cute. She's so cute.
Well, I guess they only have feet, so they only have toes, right?
Yeah, but the structure, I think the actual phalange structure does kind of represent feet and claws and whatever. They have claws for sure. Don't ever doubt that. Cats have claws. They use them. They like to remind you constantly that they have claws.
People are saying that there's a lot of LARPing feels to DFA.
Really?
Yeah. I guess I don't have enough experience doing LARPing.
Oh, okay, so we do sword battles for sure. But it's kind of that small little, like you said, like little feel to it, but it's not full. So I don't know what LARPing really is like. I know we have some, carry throughs, right?
Yeah.
But beyond that, I'm not very sure. I can't, like, I know Claudia's LARPs, like Strix is LARPed in all forms and every way you can imagine. I'm gonna do Scrapple with a very judgment face. Huge judging face.
I feel like Scrapple probably does judge really hard.
You know how many ones he's rolled? It's like he hates everybody. No. So Tyler is always like, "Does the cat like you?" Rolls a d6.
Oh man.
So that's how Scrapple happened, right?
Oh wow.
When I asked him like, "Does the cat like us?" He's like, "Oh, hey, no, let's see." So like.
Yeah.
So we were talking.
The cat really likes Talon, but Talon doesn't like the cat, right?
Oh yeah, which is why I'm so glad that I rolled a 6 for that. That was so funny. He's like, "Well, why don't you roll for it?" I'm like, "Okay," and I rolled a 6. I'm like, "Ha ha ha ha!" You asshole! This is great. Oh, this is not really great as a cat face. Don't worry, I'm gonna fix it. Okay? God damn it. Yeah. So Scrapple rolled a 6 on Talon, and it was beautiful. I'm so happy about it. So we were talking about, like, did weekly affirmations help me become a better RPer? It's just like, absolutely yes, because I had started asking all the questions. So the Tyler's is like, did this happen? Well, what happens with that? Well, like, did the Mr. Count land in my hex? Okay, I'm gonna go find him.
Welcome in, Silly Sunny.
Hey.
Good to see ya.
How's it going? Hope it's going well. What am I doing? Drawing Scrapple, and then I'm gonna draw a war banner. Scrapple and Cornbread. Cornbread is scrappy as hell, right?
Doesn't Cornbread kind of look like Crookshanks?
Oh.
That's what I always picture. Like an orange tabby. That's really fluffy. Only suggestion Crund has for RPG or for Hyper RPG is more JSA.
I
feel like JSA is meant for Thursdays and Thursdays only, but you never know.
Oh.
I mean that in the best possible way. He's special that way,
Extra special.
What's on tonight? Vanquished is on tonight.
Vanquished is so on! And you guys want to tune in for that.
Yeah, Vanquished is our superhero RPG based in the Valiant universe, and it is super awesome. We are in a very strange situation tonight in the Faraway, which is a very strange place, and I feel like I'd be really scared if I was there. but it's like all I can picture is a beautiful, beautiful place that's really terrifying, and you just have like really uncomfortable feelings the whole time. That makes it sound not that appealing, but I could be wrong. I don't know. Then after that, we've got Do Better at 10 p.m. with Goobers 515 and a special guest who's gonna be his coach.
You want to tell the special guest? Keep that a secret. I think it's a pretty funny secret.
I'm gonna keep it a secret
Okay,
for
cool.
now.
It's a pretty funny secret.
It is, but we're gonna be playing Paragon.
So yeah, tune in, join in. It's gonna be great. This is actually really creepy. I didn't believe it. I was gonna make.
I'm a little terrified, but I kind of like it.
I was gonna make slits or something in there, but I think this is way funnier.
Yes. Oh, look at that. We do have a bit cup. Oh, thank you for the bit, FF9 Master. Appreciate it.
Hyper cat power.
Look at that. Just showed up.
What?
Zach just put up a bit. You can't see it because you have VR on, but Paximo says, I know everyone was expecting a mech death on DFA last week, but I kept waiting for Talon to go down in a blaze of glory. Ramming another ship to protect the planet, probably piloting alone after he makes the whale bailout. Hey, Lady Kaku, thank you so much for the bits.
Cool,
for the cheer.
thanks.
For the
The cheer.
For the bits.
The
For
cheer.
the cheer. Cheer bits.
Cheer bits.
Pretty cheer.
We want a war banner? Okay, cool. Let's try this. See what happens.
Our bit class is really cute. It's got our logo on it and everything. It's got a little thumper.
Is it? Oh.
They're thumper bits now.
Thumper bits.
Aha! All your thumper bits
like
are
I really actually do like that Tengu. What the hell? How did that happen? It's unreal. Sorry. I didn't expect it, so I was like still amazed that that thing exists. Okay, war banner?
Hey, Endmaker, thank you for the cheers.
Cool, thank you!
Thump bits? I kind of like that, but it sort of sounds like a drug. Is that just me?
Maybe. I need to back up a little more. No. Okay. Ugh. Annoying.
Let's talk about how excited you were that Tatiana Maslany won an Emmy last night.
Oh my god, finally! Holy shit!
I know.
Oh god. Do you guys have any idea how many like characters she has to play?
She should have gotten 6 mini.
Yeah, I should have given her 6 of them. Holy shit. Oh, I'm so happy. God. So those of you guys who don't know what Orphan Black is, you should probably go start watching it. It's so freaking good. Oh my god. And I'll always see these set photos of like the actors and I'll go, where are the other clones? I'll always in my head just go like, wait, where are the rest of them? And I just remember that, oh, she is the rest of them. So awesome. Yeah, I was like during Strix's engagement, I was like, oh my god!
I know. We were just sitting there like, oh my god, that's so cool.
Finally! Friggin' finally! It's about damn time. Let's see. What else? What else, Crund? Big angry. Should just draw big angry orc face. What I drew on the Hunchback, right? I mean,
Wait, is the series over?
no, one more.
Okay.
Which I'm really glad. Like, people are really sad that it's like ending.
I think I'm a season behind.
Season 4. So people are really sad. They're like, oh, they announced the ending. It's really horrible. I'm like, you know what? When they were in season 3 and they were like trying to spin off a longer story, it sucked so bad. Oh my god, I just know.
Cute perspective. Thank you so much for the follow.
Could not do it.
Adam Helvac says Rami Malek won for Mr. Robot.
He
too.
did.
That was
And
really
he was-
unexpected, but that's so cool.
And he made such a cool speech. He's like, "Are any of you else seeing this too?" I was like, "Ah!"
No, I haven't made it all the way through, but
It's so good.
Because I just was processing.
yeah.
What was it, like 3 to 4 years for her to finally get an Emmy?
I know it took forever for Tatiana Maslany
Also,
to
it's
win.
Lavik. The Age of
Mavic?
Silence.
Oh, thank you.
You're welcome. He's on Geek and Sundry.
Well, here's
Yeah,
the thing. It took how many years and how many characters?
I know, no, like,
Please.
after the first year, I was like, okay,
Please.
the first season not winning, I'm like, okay, it's a new show, that's fine. Second season, are you fucking kidding me?
I know.
Third season, seriously?
I know.
Because this is the 4th season. or
She's
is it the
really
5th season that they're on?
impressive.
And she's such a genuine, humble person too.
Yeah.
The
Holy
first
shit.
time I ever saw her act was,
Ginger
Was
Snaps.
it Ginger Snaps?
Yeah.
And then that was when she was a kid, and then when she was more like a teenager, young adult, was on my favorite Canadian show, Heartland.
Degrassi? Oh, okay. Close
Which is
enough.
a show about horses.
Yeah.
She was the barrel racer. Was like, yeah, she's super badass in that show, and she was like, I ain't gonna put up with any of your shit type thing. Hey everyone.
I'm like a season behind on Orphan Black, but I really like it.
Oh man, wait. What role was she going for in episode? Is that 8?
Yeah,
Adam?
she's in Star Wars. We don't know yet.
She
She's
is?
not been not been
Adam says,
named.
wish Tatiana got the role in episode 8.
Luckily, I have the
Yeah, no,
internet
no.
at my fingertips.
No, she did, and I don't know who, because they announced her along with Gwendolyn Christie and what's her face? Shit, I can never get her name right.
Lupita Nyong'o?
Yeah, Lupita. Even though should be super easy in my brain. But they announced all of those ladies, and I was just like, can I get a space opera with all ladies,
Just look
please?
at like the midway up on the chat.
Oh, apparently she was supposedly going to be
And 7.
Finn's love interest.
Ooh.
I'd ship that.
Is she still gonna be in it? What they changed
I don't
what
know.
she's doing?
I don't know.
She's not cast, she was in the running though. Oh.
Well, that's
okay.
a huge bummer. Gotta be completely
Oh,
honest.
Adam, yeah, rumor has Finn's love interest. I wonder who got it instead. And I wonder if it was more of a scheduling thing, or like she just didn't get it.
We'll see. We'll know
Yeah.
eventually.
I hate Right
Right now, Black
Wait,
Ice
no.
Can, we are talking about Tatiana Maslany, who won an Emmy yesterday.
After
And-
4 years of playing 7 clones.
Yeah, and how much we like her and appreciate that she's finally gotten this award, and that she probably should have gotten 6.
Yeah.
And
That they should have
that,
printed her 6 little Emmys.
And that she was in the running for a role in Star Wars Episode 8 and didn't get it.
One thing I love about Orphan Black is that like her baby daddy is in Game of Thrones.
Oh yeah, that's true. Supposedly Kelly Marie Tran got that role.
I don't know who that is.
I don't know who that is either.
I miss watching Concession
Interesting.
Stand. I would know all this already. Okay, I'm okay with that. Where's
That's
she at? What
cool.
else is she in?
Oh shit, what did I do?
Here's what the internet knows about her. Let's find out. What are you drawing now?
Well, I'm finishing Krun's Battle Standard.
Oh, nice.
Again, I'm drawing things too high. God damn it.
Why do they make the wall go up that high if you're not that tall?
So it's real life, and you're doing real murals.
Well, there's very little information about what she's going to be playing,
Where's
but
her IMDb page?
Which, okay, for Star Wars, do you realize how under wraps fucking, like, The Force Awakens was? Nobody knew anything about it. Or I avoided the internet enough to not know anything about it. So of course we're not gonna know anything.
how's
Nice.
Mr. Robot? I watched the first few episodes and I really enjoyed
It's
it.
good.
I need a.
The first season's really good, I think. Second one is still getting through it. I like his representation of just his mental state constantly. Like, the acting is so good. The writing's fantastic. The villains are insanely powerful.
Or no, she has. Not much that was actually.
And it feels incredibly relevant and incredibly real. So I think they did a very, very good job.
Somebody get Steph an apple box.
Why? What? What?
So you can draw on the top of the ceiling.
Oh.
On the top of the wall.
Oh yeah, give me a ladder, please. Please? Can I have a ladder? Can has? No
Aw, it's kind of
Scrapple.
furry.
No Scrapple is
Kinda
actually
cute.
furry. The Scrapple's just like, I don't know what.
Steph, can you draw Valravon's demon?
Balravon's demon.
That's what Paximo asked.
The actual Balravon, or?
I think so.
Ooh.
That's what they're asking.
I don't know if Graffiti's a good place. Okay, let's see. Trying to find out where my barrier is. Sorry.
Can you draw what you think your personality looks like?
My personality?
That's an interesting challenge.
Sure. Let's try. Let's see. My personality, huh?
You might need a new wall.
Yeah. I don't know, man. Let me save this real quick. Okay. Personality, huh? Why do I feel
Can you go
fine?
behind the wall?
Yeah, I don't think you can draw on it though. Also, the spray can is really, really freaking funny. I suppose to see it. I don't understand. Like what? Pretty great.
Steph, you're doing a fantastic job today, says FF9 Master.
Yeah. Okay, do a Valravon first. I can always do. No, that's not that though. Whatever.
I'm particularly fond of the pizza, but that's just me.
I don't have enough room for this. Okay, hold on. I can't do this. This is undoable for me. Sorry. Can't work with this!
I can't work like that.
like
I can't work like that.
I know
I
people.
demand better.
I demand pizza and a raise and
I've
oh my
never heard you
God.
speak in this voice, and it makes me really uncomfortable.
That's fine. We're joking around in case if like our characters got severe trauma and had memory loss, like that's what Valravon would start sounding
Oh
like.
my
Oh my God,
God.
guys, Talon, will you shut up?
Talent.
Your
shut
ideas
up.
are
You're
the worst. Yeah, pretty much.
Oh man, that emotionally hurt me.
Yeah, right?
I can't even imagine that.
Can't even. But you're welcome now, because now you all know. Okay,
Then what would talent become?
I don't know. We never talked about
God.
that.
Is that your barista voice? Says Silly Sunny.
Those are the people I used to serve. Yeah,
Yeah.
back in Santa Barbara. I mean, Tyler and I met in Santa Barbara. That's what I remember most in Santa Barbara. Alright, so Valravons, I told you the myth before. Half wolf, half raven, crow creatures that feed off dead bodies in the battlefield. This is what I would imagine. Valravon.
Oh, Steph, Paximo meant a demon, meaning which animal would represent your soul.
My
Or
soul.
Valorant
Okay.
soul.
Okay. Okay. I'll think about it. Okay.
Adam, I always feel that way when I say Hyper Rabbit Power Go.
What?
Feeling like you're morphing into a Power Ranger.
Oh.
There always needs to be like a pose at the end. Like
Oh.
we always throw our arms up, and it's like, yes, Hyper Rabbit Power Go.
Oh, I was like, oh my god.
Why don't I have a super suit on?
Oh my god, where's my Megazord? Sorry. I make everything terrible for all of you. I always have to think about demons. Demons are always tricky. Think about that.
Is it Damon or Demon?
Oh! If it's Damon, it's different.
Oh, then it's Damon.
Okay.
I wasn't sure how to pronounce it.
Okay. Because
Sorry.
that's Golden Compass stuff.
Sorry.
Oh, is it Golden Compass stuff?
Yeah,
Okay.
but I was never sure that I was pronouncing that right either.
Okay. So mine would just obviously be a crow. I think we're talking about like kind of Patronuses. Mine would just be a crow. My familiar is a crow. Whereas I don't think hilariously hyenas would be pretty cool. I love hyenas. I'm trying to think. Okay, so Valravon. Valravon is someone who she's a murderer at heart, but still
Oh god.
one who no. Think about what the Marauders have done. They've done nothing but kill people, and so I'm trying to live honorably. I'm trying to
Oh yeah,
think.
that's true, Mortisto. There would at least be bunny ears
For what?
for the Hyper RPG pose. I kind of
Oh.
want to come up with a Hyper RPG sub dance. But that might be.
We should,
something.
because when we could do we can actually do choreographed dancing together. That'd be so scary. No, when Shadowrun did it and Janine they were doing
I
the
know,
flock of
Janine
seagulls.
was so good at it.
No, they were doing the flock of seagulls, and that's such a cool thing to do. Where you just the person at the very front will just dance, and everyone else has to dance
Follow
with them.
them?
It's like a
Yeah.
flock of seagulls, and you turn, and then whoever's in the very front, you follow them, and it's super cute. I love that. That
It was
exercise is so
fun.
awesome. Oh gosh, I'm just stumped because there's too many cool animals. I know personally I think I'd probably be a hyena. Misunderstood all the time,
Aw.
I think. Maybe, let's see. I can draw a good one here because I don't usually draw hyenas.
Yeah, that was so improv. It's just like, this is definitely something that improv people would do. But it was super fun. Would the thumper dance be like a bunny hop?
Must be cooler than that. Come on, it's us you're talking about.
We're not all as cool as you, Steph. God.
What? 80% is like you just making it so. It has nothing to do with actually looking cool.
Fair enough.
I am awkward as fuck. Jesus. Oh my god. He's heard the things I say in public. It's not nearly as bad as your dad, but it's like
Yeah.
pretty bad. My description of Mad Max Fury Road was like, I've never clenched my butt for that long ever in my life. And that's my compliment to the movie, mind you. Because it's true. So
Oh,
you're welcome.
man.
Yeah, so 80% all about just looking like you know what you're doing.
Totally.
Because none of the things I say are that cool. Is that great.
I assumed the thumper dance was Zach's hyper-aggressive thrusting.
Hyper-aggressive.
No, plus you may not be wrong.
You are not
It's very
wrong.
possible.
It's very, very, very possible. Probably is the truth.
This is like an angry basketball hyena.
Yes.
I kind of like it.
Yes. Basketball hyena it is.
SF Lemire says, I don't know, I think the collected butt clenching of DFA surpasses that.
Oh.
Wow,
Thank you.
that's quite a compliment.
Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. Thank you. I will take those. Very wonderful compliment. Oh man, yeah, because you guys are telling us what was happening afterwards. Like, oh, I'm in the other room going, no, that's not good. That's not okay. What are you doing?
Wait, black and chrome edition of Mad Max
Yeah.
Fury Road? What?
And they have a
What does that mean?
It was
What's
supposed-
getting released with it?
I think it's being rebundled in like an Ultimate Edition.
Oh.
It looks really good. Yeah, because George Miller originally wanted it to be black and white.
Oh, I see. Got it.
Yeah.
I didn't realize that they were releasing that. That's really cool.
Yeah, so
Can we
it's
have
really
a party
cool.
and watch that?
Yeah, we should do that again because it went so well last time.
Yeah.
No joke, it was really fun. Also, because Claudia and Lauren had never seen it. So
Really?
we were
Both
like,
of them?
Yeah, so that's why I was
Oh.
like, well, come on.
Gotta fix that.
Yeah, we did, so we did, and it was like, so all of my Mad Max references were wasted on the both of them for the longest time because of that. I was like, so when Lauren was guessing on DFA, and I was like, oh, I made some, I think I made Mad Max references, I don't remember if I did. But it's like, God, that was wasted on you! God damn it, Lauren!
FF9 Master, you need to fix that. Oh,
What?
Prosperous Guard, thank you for the bits.
Oh, sweet! Thank you! Are they cheers or bits? Or bits?
I don't know what the difference is.
Oh.
It's my job to know these things.
Yeah.
I need to learn.
Hold
on.
How do I supposed to like function without you? If you don't tell me.
I'm learning. It's okay. A cheer is a chat message that uses bits. Thank you for cheering with
There you
the
go.
bits.
Oh. That still doesn't really...
Oh, I see. Now everybody's telling me, it's okay, I know.
As long as you guys are with us, okay? Because we were like, what's going on? Please help. I'm actually gonna learn doing on this part.
We just added the cup for bits like
Just now.
10 minutes ago. Cheering is when you raise your arms and cheerfully scream in support of something. I would like to practice this.
Yes, will you show them?
Hyper RPG!
Ah!
A hyperactive, interactive, community-driven live streaming channel built by and for you!
Behind me!
You're welcome.
Ooh!
What does this sound mean? What did that mean, QQ? R.I.P. Steph's ears. Sorry.
You're not sorry. Sorry,
No.
not sorry.
Sorry, not sorry.
Well, I'm not a board game, so...
Steph
something
Neggy
bad
wants
to
to know
say.
how you like this versus Tilt Brush.
They're completely different, for sure. This is really cool, because I get to experience spray painting, because I've never done it before. I think that's really, really fun. Whereas, yeah, I think they're just two different things. Yeah, I can't do this in Tilt Brush as easily,
Yeah.
for sure. Just because I'd have to align things in the walls, and unless I want to do a 3D spray the way Joe was doing, which I can't. Not as good as him, I've tried. I can't really anyway, so it's like, this is fine. This is really fun. Tilt Brush, I really want to see pushed as an experience and as, you know, a storytelling medium, just because I think it's an exciting way
Yeah.
to see stuff happen, you know,
Well, now
and
that
share.
you can, like, animate stuff.
Oh gosh. Well, not only that, just like seeing a lot of really cool just artists making really fun things. I'm like, yes, you're doing what I want. You're doing all the cool things. This is great. Excellent.
Zolzy, is that how you say your name? Going to see Magnificent 7 later tonight. Or later this week, sorry. That sounds really good. I'm really looking forward to that movie.
Yeah.
It's gonna be fun.
not really a very hyena-esque creature right now.
Ooh, now it's scary.
No, what did I do? I didn't do it right.
And slightly deranged.
The hyena. Do you know the female hyenas have like pseudo penises?
Me and Zach were talking.
What?
I didn't say anything.
Oh, did you see my email though?
Yeah, but I can't share it with them.
I can put it in a link in there.
Sure, show it to them.
I thought it was relevant, but it was also like badass ninja lady.
Well, I can't share them my email.
Think with us.
QQ found a picture of some Power Rangers, so she's going to share it with you now. Joe's gonna have to come down some weekend and show you how to tag, Steph.
I know.
FF9 master.
Yeah, I know. For sure. That
Who's
jerk.
excited for the new Power Rangers movie?
There's a new Power Rangers movie?
I'm sort of iffy about it. Gotta be honest.
Depends on how. It really all depends on how you revive the 90s.
Yeah, I kind of like the casting, but it's like, as long as I don't know if it's better to go for the nostalgia or to go for like a new audience. I feel like their built-in audience is the nostalgia crowd, but it's got to appeal to all the other ones, right?
Yeah, because when you only do nostalgia, you make Prometheus, and that was not very good. Because you just, when you rely only on Easter eggs for your movie, that's how you get Prometheus.
Yeah.
So no. It depends.
The casting is fun though. I like when movies like this go for mostly unknowns. Yeah, there's been a lot of feedback that people don't like the costume for Rita Repulsa. But I don't know, it's like it's a minor thing, right? Gotta see how the rest of the movie goes before we completely judge it.
Oops.
Paxima, I haven't tried that game Still Life yet. Haven't had a chance.
Why is this thing? It does suck though, so if I go past the box that's assigned in the VR area, it starts to go transparent and I can't see the wall anymore.
Oh.
It makes me really sad, but it's fine. Whatever. Whatever, guys.
Anglo Blazeman thinks that the new Power Rangers movie looks alright, and maybe it'll break the mold that Transformers and Ninja Turtles made that people expect.
Interesting.
I really do expect that though now. I don't know. When you start doing so many reboots of properties that are near to people's hearts and like none of them are good,
Yeah.
you
kind
lose
of-
more and more faith in people as time goes by. But even if it's not the same studios or the same people making it, it's just like, oh, another one of those.
Also, it's a laziness thing too. At some point, it's just like there's some reboots that are good because they genuinely wanted to do it, and then once Hollywood caught on to like, hey, this makes money, let's keep doing it, then that's when things become a problem.
Oh wow. The writer Zach Stentz also wrote the first Thor, X-Men First Class, last year's Flash episode directed by Kevin Smith, and now he's writing Booster Gold. I'm so amazed that they're making a Booster Gold movie. I cannot believe that is happening.
I mean, they rebooted The Tick into a TV show.
I know.
Which is like, holy crap, that could have gone so poorly, but it's still like, it looks good. you know?
It's just funny, like, out of all the superheroes to choose, you chose Booster Gold. Interesting.
And also, like, I think we come to an age of actual satire, too, though. You know, people actually are sad with the way that things are going in the world, so maybe this is a good thing. Maybe that's part of it, who knows?
Yeah, those are some good credits, though, like... I hope that translates.
Yeah. I just hope integrity is kept, that's really all, you know? And I guess the problem with, like, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, there's zero integrity. I don't give a shit if Michael Bay was doing it for funnies. If he didn't say so, then it's not true and I don't give a crap. And the same with any kind of, like... nowadays, because the internet and the world is so much more vocal, you can't just fucking do shit just for the sake of publicity anymore. Example is, sorry, the Ironheart thing is something that I've been having a lot of conversations with people about. Like, my biggest issue is, like, I don't follow Iron Man, I don't really follow superhero comics, because it's not really my thing.
Yeah.
But the thing is, the reason why that kind of shit pisses me off is when you do a publicity stunt like that, you show you don't give a shit about your character. Mm-hmm. You have no integrity for the writers, you don't have integrity for the character to be able to make her way on her own without trying to ruin lives. And because that's happened, people aren't gonna forget that. You think it's like, oh, they'll get over it. I'm like, yeah, sure, but they're gonna remember it. You know?
Yeah.
You don't get to just do that and go, oh, hey, don't you get it? Like, don't you see? We weren't gonna really do that, haha. You know, it was just, you know, free publicity. I'm like, is that all that character is to you? Free publicity. You know?
Yeah.
And so there's integrity. If you don't do integrity, then you're fucked. And if people call you out on it, you gotta get a good answer. And if you can't answer well for it, then sorry. You're gonna lose me for sure. Let's see. There's certain things.
When it still says reboots and remakes are nothing new. There are some 50 Sherlock Holmes movies between 1920 and 1945, 3 Robin Hood films in the years between 1938 and 40.
Yeah. That's true.
That is true.
I grew up with the Kevin Costner.
It's not necessarily that the reboots can't happen.
No, it's fine.
I think it's more about, like, how are you doing them? What are you hoping to gain from it? Is there a new, interesting take on it? Or are you telling a story that needs to be told? Are you... Is it thoughtful? Is it necessary?
Yeah. Yeah, and that's with the integrity. It's like, the people who did make it, I think maybe, like, I want to say for the most part, like, those older movies felt like they were made because they wanted to be made.
Yeah.
I don't know. Maybe I don't know. I was a kid though. I was a kid though.
True.
My taste as a child was
You were a kid in 1920?
No, I'm sorry. Like, I'm talking about Kevin Costner.
Oh.
Yes, I've been 20 since the past 300 years.
Hey, Arrow27, thank you so much for the follow.
Thank you.
Welcome to Hyper RPG. We are a hyperactive, interactive, community-driven live streaming channel built by you for you. We do lots of really fun shows like this. This is Full Tilt, where we do VR painting and VR art. We have a show coming up right after this called Vanquished, which is our Valiant Comics universe RPG. And we are in the Faraway tonight, a mysterious place with mysterious people. We've got RPGs 4 nights of the week. That's a lot of nights of the week.
Yeah, dude.
And they're all heavily interactive, so you get to hang out and interact with the games, affect the way that the characters play.
Ruin lives, make them
Ruin
exciting.
lives, kill characters.
Yeah, that happens.
Super depressing.
That does happen here. Okay, hold on. Let's try to imagine this. Or I start drawing it.
Oh man, Megaloblasmon. If a Sailor Moon movie was good, my life might be complete. Maybe. Prince Goblin, Bronze will be here tonight. She'll be here for Vanquish. And then after that, we've got Do Better at 10 p.m. with Goobers.
Goobers, and he's doing Paragon.
Paragon!
If you guys want to join chat and get in on the fun, it's a way to
teach him to do better. What other movies are coming out soon? Let's see. Pull up a list. You like horror movies, don't you?
Depends.
Oh, Miss Peregrine's Home for Peculiar Children.
Seeing that.
I forgot that was coming out soon.
Totally coming out.
Oh, I'm so excited for that movie. I love Eva Green. She's
Oh
amazing.
yeah. Oh yeah. Oof.
Oh, so good. She has like such an expressive face.
Like no one falls in Battletech.
I didn't see any of Bronze's 24-hour stream. How was it? Did she do anything crazy? I imagine she's been sleeping all day.
Yes.
Let's see what else is coming out.
I can't. The only movie that I'm really looking forward to now is like that's coming out soon for sure is Doctor Strange. I'm actually interested in seeing
What's that? Oh,
The
Doctor Strange. Sorry, I thought you said Dark and Strange. And I was
No,
like, what is
sorry.
that?
No,
Yeah,
it's
Doctor Strange looks really interesting.
They were asking me, he's like, "Oh, how do you feel about Ghost in the Shell?" I know it was a troll, but still. I would actually, if someone wanted to redo an anime movie, they should have done Appleseed. I'm just saying, that's an okay one you can adapt very well. But don't touch Ghost in the Shell. Oh, wait.
Doctor Strange is definitely one of those that is gonna like hit a lot of people right in the chest,
Yeah.
like for good or bad.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah.
That's fine. Which I'm okay with. It's fine.
Yeah. Oh yeah, Fantastic Beasts and Where to Find Them.
Oh,
stuff
yeah,
like
yeah,
that.
yeah.
That looks pretty fun.
That looks fun,
Yeah.
for sure.
Oh yeah, Rogue One. That's
Oh,
gonna
yeah,
be
there you go.
that's gonna be something.
That's
What's
so
Arrival
soon.
though? My Globalist Mom. What's
It's
Arrival?
another alien. It's an alien thing.
Oh really?
Yeah. Right? Unless I'm wrong. About
I
it.
don't think I've heard of it actually. Yep. Linguist recruited by the military to assist in translating alien communications. Interesting. What is Sicario? I've never heard of that, actually. Yeah, I've been purposely avoiding like most information about Rogue One so that I
Me
can
too.
go in blind and just have no expectations. That's how I treat most movies though, actually. I don't want to go in with any like colored opinions, I guess. Arrival is directed by Denis Villeneuve. He also did Sicario, Prisoners, and he's directing the Blade Runner sequel. That's cool. I'm gonna have to look that up. Oh, I totally remember this! Yeah! Emily Blunt, she's awesome. I feel like Emily Blunt was kind of a stealth awesome person. And stealth good actress. First thing I remember seeing her in is Devil Wears Prada.
Oh,
She was
really?
pretty funny though.
Oh, yeah.
What are you doing right now?
If no one falls in Battletech.
Oh.
That's why it's mostly blood colored.
Dun dun. seems like the spray paint cans actually act pretty similarly to like a real spray paint.
Yeah, they just sometimes there's some bits of angle that it can't read when I'm trying to read it. It's actually kind of how close you are to the wall, which is pretty cool, so I can be right there and it kind of disappears. Pretty cool.
Oh yeah, Girl on the Train is coming out like this week, right? I've been meaning to pick up that book. I hear it's really good. I'm pretty into like mysteries and stuff, so. Oh yeah, Passengers with J-Law and Pratt. That does look pretty interesting from the promo images that I've seen. Sounds pretty depressing.
Okay, no one falls in
heard of that
battle. What? No.
Passengers, they're like these two people on a space station, and either everybody's died or they went out there by themselves and they woke up after
I like space horror like
100
that.
years or something like that.
So I really like that kind of like, to me, space, like one of the biggest horrors of space and like the same fascination, the morbid fascination of space is like Dead Space stuff, like the things out there getting you.
Yeah.
And I love that. And I want it, like if I want someone to make a movie like that, I want it to be like pure absolute horror. I need it to be fucking the virus again, you know? It needs to be super bad.
Ooh, world famous California burritos. I'm not gonna be there for TwitchCon, but Zach will, and I'm sure that he'll, you know, brag about all the burritos that he's eating. Awesome. And I'm gonna be jealous. I imagine there will be pictures.
All the time. Updates,
And
actual
I'm just gonna be
updates.
sad. Sitting here eating my Seattle salad.
That sounds horrifying. That sounds really sad. That sounds really, really sad. Alright, there you go. No one falls in Battletech.
Nobody falls in Battletech.
It's true. Very true. Oh shit. I ruined it. Oh shit, I ruined
Oh,
it.
is this gonna turn into like a huge argument between people in California about like where burritos are better? I can tell you they're not better in Seattle, but
Okay, when you're in Seattle, anything in California is gonna be delicious. So
Yeah.
you guys can live knowing that, you know, you guys can just win knowing that your burritos are always gonna be real burritos.
well, I don't know, what's better here?
Rancho Bravo is pretty awesome.
Fish? Is fish better here?
No. No, not really. It's just more of a. It's more blasphemous.
Seattle
than not
salad
blasphemous.
does not have iceberg lettuce. Seattle salad has like artisan greens.
What does it even mean? Artesian.
Artesian?
Artisan.
Artesian
I
water.
touched it with my hands. Yes, the water. I touched all of it with my hands. That's what happens. Let's see. What else? There's Blobby Thumper, then there's this. Okay, cool. Alright. What should I do? Emily, what do you want?
I don't know. We already did pizza.
Yeah, I can't do another pizza.
Burritos now.
Oh, no.
Burrito versus salad. Oh, a fighting burrito versus a fighting salad.
Like a burrito is
So like a piece
terrible.
of lettuce, an angry piece of lettuce,
Angry piece of lettuce?
maybe.
Okay. Fine.
I think I might just be hungry.
Yeah. Could be.
Starbucks is better in Seattle? Not sure I would agree with that.
If you ever work for them, you know that is a very bad sign, meaning that their trainers and their coaches are being terrible. They cannot unify flavor, taste, and quality.
Yeah.
Boo. Sorry. Just being an ass, sorry. The expectation is very different. I will say that for sure. Having been in California doing Starbucks and out here now, or when I moved out here at first, doing Starbucks, and for sure the expectation is very, very different. Not just like, oh, my coffee needs to be the best. It's just like, the expectation is very different.
Northwest beer is better. Ducks and runs out.
There you go.
Sir Sion, this is a safe place. You can say what you want to say about beer.
This is a safe place. And all joking aside, yes, this is a very safe place, guys. It feels like one of the kinder places in the internet.
Yeah, that's a nice thing about this place. Gotta love it. How did you guys get to be so nice?
Like, being cool is my awesome state, is my, like, natural state of existence, Emily. What's yours? Dude, I got so many compliments last night for looking like a badass. Like, I never dress up.
I know.
I never get dressed up
You
for
really
things.
did look like a badass, though.
Yeah.
Steph just looks like a, what is it? Urban warlock.
Urban warlock.
That's her aesthetic.
I was just like telling people, like, how do
Urban
I
warlock.
learn to be like you? I'm like, dress like an urban warlock, always, all the time. No exceptions. You want an angry piece of lettuce. Okay, well.
I can't believe you're actually going through with this request.
Don't. It's the burrito I'm afraid of. Like, I can do this. This is easy.
This would be even better if you could do it like a fight poster for a boxing fight.
Woo!
PSA Entertainment,
Oh,
thank you so much for the follow.
Thanks! Hope you like what's going on here. Right now I'm playing with the ViveSpray,
ViveSpray.
which is like something I tried doing once in Tilt Brush and like failed miserably at. It was very hard to draw on walls in there. This is actually really, really fun. I'm learning a lot of things.
What do you feel like you're learning?
How to, I think we were talking about carving form, like in charcoal. It's kind of the same thing. It's like, how do I set up and then how do I carve forms?
Hey, Ryder!
Hey guys!
Oh, there you are,
What's
Ryder,
up?
the late guy.
Just wanted to show off some sweet stuff that may or may not be making an appearance on Do Better today.
Oh my god.
What we're gonna do with it, I don't know, but get ready.
AJ, you look different.
That's not AJ, that's Mysterio!
Mysterio!
Oh god.
Oh my gosh, yes.
Get off my rug. Get off my carpet. Get off.
Yeah, that's...
Ah, you gotta have like sound effects for this.
Sit down. Go body slam the couch or I don't believe you. Body slam the couch, damn it.
Oh man. This is amazing, right?
There you go. Now it's angry.
Really?
Look, Emily.
The only answer.
So angry. Is it a burrito? Can't do a burrito. How do I do a burrito?
Oh my god, it kind of looks like an angry piece of broccoli.
Do you even know what broccoli looks like? It doesn't look like that. is that you or does someone in the chat say it? I'm sorry.
No, that was me.
Okay. What's wrong with you? Are you insane? Eat vegetables!
Prosperous Guard, thank you so much for the cheer.
You even know what broccoli looks like?
I do. I mean, it looks kind of like broccoli and cauliflower had a baby.
Yeah, okay, fine. Yeah, that's fine. Yeah, that's true. That's true.
Have you been saving the images as you've been
Yes.
making
Yeah,
them?
I am saving the walls.
Cool.
I think they're safe. But when I just finish a wall, I just save it up and then scrap it. Burrito? I'm afraid it's gonna look like a lumpy blob. How do I make it not look like a lumpy blob? Oh, okay, I know. Hold on.
Do you even vegetable, man?
Do you even vegetable, dude?
I'm vegetabling right now. I'm sitting on
I'm
the couch.
vegetabling right now. It's an actual noun now? Jesus. Jesus. Emily, what's become of you?
I don't know. There's a cauliflower broccoli hybrid. It's called a broccoflower. Is that for real? Are you joking with me?
Are you funning me, son?
Oh, it's a real
It's
thing.
a real thing. I believe it.
What
I
is
believe-
the? Oh, yeah. I thought there was a different name for that though. But they're kind of pretty. They're like very geometric.
They have like a fractal look.
Yeah,
to them, don't
fractal.
they?
That's the word I was going
Yeah,
for.
I've seen photos of something like that.
Yeah, no, they're
so
really cool.
Figured it was real. I'm just being an asshole sometimes.
No, I was amused.
Do you even know what vegetables look like? Do you even vegetable,
Do
bro?
you even vegetable?
Bro, do you even vegetable?
Yes. I had a plate of vegetables for lunch today. That's why I'm hungry now.
This is why I'm hungry now.
Because vegetables are great, but also... What is calicoli? Calicoli? Is that just broccoli... broccoflower, but backwards?
Broccoflower. This is...
Do I find you on Pokemon? Is VR the only event today? Absolutely not. In
Oh,
about-
no. This is
In
what I get
29 minutes, we are going to be shutting down.
I'm just
and getting
warming you
ready.
guys up, man. Come on.
Yeah, she's the what's your like,
I'm
pre-show?
here for the pre-show to get chatty, get to hang out, do ridiculous
We've got
things.
Valiant Vanquished at 6 p.m., which is our Valiant Universe comic book RPG. Oh, thank you, Apple Knees. Put that in chat. It's our superhero RPG, and we are going to be throwing our would-be superheroes into another interesting experience.
I'm making him
Far
aluminum
away
foil
is an
like.
experience in itself, and now there are
Consequences
yeah. Come
for
on out.
all of your
We've
heroic
got a-
actions, and how
Hey,
are
look,
you?
it's Liz.
What?
Oh my god!
Hi.
Hi.
Tell them about Vanquish tonight.
Shit, I don't know what's happening.
Oh yeah,
We're all
that's
gonna
true.
die.
You're just at the mercy of the
No, I
DM.
just show up. So tonight on Vanquished, we are going to be confronting who AJ and I have inaccurately been calling Mecha Galushi. He is not a mech.
Disappointingly, but
He is also kind of maybe not quite Galushi. We're having philosophical debates about that in the Discord.
oh.
Look at what you brought, Emily.
Oh my god, I'm so pleased with this.
Burrito
What
versus.
in
Oh my god.
world?
I requested an angry salad versus a very
But you get it as like a burrito that's half unwrapped, right?
Yeah, no, I totally get
Okay.
it. Is that Jim
Salad.
Belushi's long lost brother? Yes.
Gracious.
I love this. I love it a lot. You know what would make me happy?
What?
If there was a bite taken out of the burrito's head.
Okay.
To like justify its anger.
Yeah. It's like, hey, you angry piece of lettuce.
Oh my god.
Alright, I may just be entertaining myself, but thanks for letting it happen, Steph.
Of course, anything for you.
Including angry lettuce.
Okay, look at the things I do for my friends, guys. This is I don't have feelings. Jesus.
Steph, do you sell your art anywhere?
Not yet. I'm really bad about making a place to sell and buy. But if I do, you guys will know about it for sure. I'm working on it. There's like drawings I want to make and then prints that I want to sell for sure. But I'm really slow at the uptake on that. Just unfortunate.
Somebody asked, biggest question of the day, will Goobers take advantage of his late night spot to yell and scream, or will he be quiet again?
Great.
Well, Zach.
Oh! Oh,
Great
did he? Did that happen
question.
last time? Holy shit, really?
Yes.
That's fantastic,
That's
number
amazing.
one. And I can't imagine Goobers without like the high energy.
Without the yelling?
So yeah,
He's got an actual speaking voice. I don't know if he wants me to tell you that though.
it might be a really well hidden. No wait, he was on Honesty Hour, so people have heard it.
You've heard his
Secret's out.
normal speaking voice, which does occasionally, you know, get excited, speaks a little too loudly, but it's funny.
Like, sitting in the back in DFA and staying quiet was actually kind of hard, but at the same time, it's DFA.
Yeah.
I mean, This is rice, and that's black beans.
Please tell them what you did during ZFA last week.
Oh, yeah, it was really cute.
Because it was so sweet.
Oh, it took me a second to realize what you're talking about. So, AJ and I mean, we still watch DFA, even though Beta is gone, rest in peace. We still watch DFA. We really are invested in these characters. And we were, longtime DFA watchers will know that the Orion is
Cursed
was
mech.
Diva's mech and is the mech that
Beta died
in. FYI, spoilers incoming for last week's DFA.
Yeah, spoilers.
Spoiler
Cover your
alert.
ears. We'll make some. We'll wave our arms when we're.
I'll wave my arms like
We'll
this
wave
when I'm
our
done with
arms.
spoilers. Okay, so what happened was AJ and I were in the car driving home, and I had my cell phone on playing Twitch, so we could listen to it like a radio play. Well, I listen to it and he watches. It got to the part where where Jackal took all of that damage and needed to be ejecting.
It was like,
and
oh my god.
AJ in the passenger seat of the car starts yelling, eject, eject, eject.
Oh no!
You're like
And
driving.
I pulled over the car. I pulled it over so that we could sit there in the car and look at the screen, tiny little cell phone screen, and watch biting our nails, waiting to see if Goober made it out alive.
Oh my god.
It
It was intense.
It
I was
was-
sitting in the back.
was stressful.
I was biting my nails, you guys.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was so stressed out that everybody was gonna die.
I did not start driving again until he successfully made
Oh.
that roll to eject.
It was very intense.
And then
Yeah.
we get back to the house, and
Hey.
everything happened with Valravon, and it was
Oh,
a
yeah, that was even
stressful
worse. That
night
was even
for
worse.
everyone.
I'm so sorry, okay? Is that what I wanted to do?
Okay, so I'm ending DFA spoilers now. Spoilers
Spoiler
over!
alert. Wait,
Okay.
here.
Wait,
Spoiler alert.
Ah.
Spoiler
spoilers
alert.
over! Spoilers over!
You told them.
Yeah, it's all so funny because I can't
Spoilers
see
over.
jack
Over.
shit, you assholes.
Spoiler alert, spot
Over.
guys.
Spoilers over! Alright. And you're very welcome to the people in chat who were like, thank you for not saying spoilers.
Yeah,
For
for sure.
So yeah.
I feel like there's
that's
a
the
week.
story.
You can give it a week.
Yeah, until the next
Yeah.
show.
Yeah.
I feel like,
Splat.
hi guys. How's
How's
it going?
How's it going?
Good. It was a really intense episode.
Oh, you did see it? You watched it too?
I did watch it.
Oh, God. Yeah, you
The
guys.
spoilers are over, so I can't say anything more about that.
Yeah.
But of course, it was intense. I feel like as a culture, we've sort of landed on a week being the spoiler
Yeah.
rule.
Yeah.
Or at the very least, the next one.
But on
You
Twitter,
know?
it's moments.
Oh yeah, on Twitter there are no rules.
Yeah.
No, we also have new followers who've just started watching. That's another reason too. I'm like, guys, catch up fast.
Yeah. Yeah, if you don't want to be spoiled, stay off Twitter or
Yeah.
get a Twitter app on your phone that allows you to mute hashtags and mute keywords. I highly recommend it.
Yeah.
That saved me
Okay.
through a lot of Game of Thrones.
Because I'm writing burrito, I had a really fun thing experience. So do you guys know that burrito means little donkey?
I did not know that.
Cool, now you know that.
burrito means what? I'm
Little
sorry?
donkey.
Oh.
Translates to tiny donkey.
Why?
Oh, like
Why do you
like
call them
a
hot
girl.
dogs? Do you put dogs in them? No, you don't.
I don't understand why they're called hot dogs either.
See, exactly. So,
Burrito, burrito.
one of the funniest things when I came and moved up to Seattle is that when I was working at the cafe, people would just leave watery messes everywhere. I was like, God, Shuka, chill the hell out. And if you're from the Bay Area, or go to SeaWorld, or just fucking California, you know about, Shuka the killer whale. Up here, people actually have real whales in the wilderness. So, all my SeaWorld jokes just fell on deaf ears, and everyone's like, who the fuck is Shuka? What are you talking about?
We know Shamu and that's it.
Shamu, there you go.
Any reference more in depth than that is gonna go over our heads.
Exactly, so I
Oh,
was
man.
like,
There's already
Come on.
people throwing shade in the chat about me versus Galushi tonight. Or
Yeah.
if I Galushi to eat
no,
Nebraska's
what are you
heads
gonna
or that.
do? What are you gonna
Man,
do?
I don't
What is
even know what I'm
Nebraska
gonna
gonna
do.
Holy shit! Scott!
Oh man, yeah, I know, right? It's like Galushi
like
versus
this-
Nebraska round 2.
This is
Yeah.
a chance for us to see a more emotional side of Nebraska.
I don't
I'm
know.
curious what's gonna happen between you guys, because you already kind of tried to put that to bed.
Yeah.
I feel
It's
like
still tense, but we're getting better.
Yeah, no,
But
I
then
feel
you
like
bring that
fences
back,
are
and it's
being,
just kinda like-
yes, that's true. But
stir
also
some shit up.
Galushi, Galushi, possibly not Galushi, whatever, philosophical conversation. Let's have it in the Discord tonight.
Yeah.
But you know, he said a lot of things that makes Livia really upset, and could go a certain ways to making her see maybe a different side of, you know, more justification for why Nebraska did what he did. And there have been a couple different events that we've done, things that Nebraska has done, things that Livy's done that have helped to kind of mend those fences. So I'm really curious to see where that goes.
Oh yeah, let's see if I can... Oh shit, wait, what the hell? I guess they don't save all of them. Did I just like erase everything by accident? I don't
That would
know.
be so sad.
I think I did.
Did you erase my burrito?
No, your burrito's
not there.
here.
Okay, good.
Green Eye Trombonus and Final Fantasy IX Master, I look forward to seeing you tonight in the Discord.
I think it only saves one thing at a time because it's kind of it's still a brand new program. So my Tengu, my Tengu.
Aww.
Such a
I
shame.
drew such a beautiful Tengu earlier.
Yeah, so Vanquish does not have permadeath because it's a comic book universe.
Yeah.
You can ask Zach to make
So,
sure about that.
Maybe tonight Nebraska will die, and like 23 years later he'll come
Yeah.
back like the Flash or something.
I mean, you know,
I need to
like,
drink some
no
water, so-
perma-death.
Yeah, no permadeath doesn't necessarily mean no death.
Yeah.
Because again, comic book universe.
Permadeath is very specific to DFA.
Yeah.
Because if we did
That was
that for
part
all
of
the
our
shows,
thing.
we'd be screwed
Yeah.
as a company.
Yeah, and just
Having to recast everybody all the
FYI,
time.
The
Oh my God.
definition here of permadeath is that the character dies and the person's
Yeah.
off the show.
Yes.
And that's just
That's
a DFA.
for DFA,
Yeah.
and that's crazy.
Because they're too much like Hunger Games plus robots. So
I mean, I'm not certain, but I think Rhea's already dead. Like, there's still a lot of questions we have to answer, but like, some of us may already be dead, so who knows?
There are some unanswered questions.
we're
Many
talking about
unanswered
DFA.
questions.
We're like, what if the entire thing at the end is just Jackal's dream? Or no, the Lord Commander and he's still in
Why
prison.
you gotta do
or
that to
it's
my
the Lord
heart?
Commander and he's still in prison.
I like that one
You
better.
are such a conspiracy theorist.
Cause it's fun.
Why do you have to do that to my heart? Oh
Because I feed off pain and suffering. That's why. I'm a pain nerd. I'm a huge pain nerd, dude. Of course. Let me hurt you. Let me show you what real pain. I'm just a pain nerd. I'm all for it. I am all for it. Like,
Come on out, Tara.
Wanna come out?
You don't have to. You can lurk.
You can
That's
let it,
okay.
fine. Ugh.
Hey guys, it's Tara.
Yeah.
AJ, sit right there.
I never get
Okay, fine, then go.
What?
do theirs.
What happened here?
Yeah, if there was permadeath on every show, I would have an ulcer by now.
It's true.
There is a permadeath in every show. You just
You know,
Don't hurt yourself.
AJ,
yeah.
I like the haircut, but when I saw you today, it occurred to me you've worn a hat for like the last month and a half of shows. So I was like, is that a new haircut, or have I just not seen his head in a while?
Oh. Just trying to think
Iced tea.
see.
Nice hubby.
Just want to know the real story about
How
whether
about AJ's
Nebraska.
head? It's shrunk.
Did Nebraska kill the real
I
Galushi
think
and this guy's
so.
an imposter, or was the Galushi that Nebraska's arm fed on with some kind of...
Well, the clone made it kind of
Answers.
seem like the real him died when I killed him because he was pretty pissed about that. He was like, I had all these plans, then you ate my face, and now I don't have these plans anymore, and I'm a robot.
Yeah. Ooh,
what
So
are you
like,
making?
it was a little bit how it is.
Huh?
Yeah, what are you making right now?
I was gonna do feed the arm. as a
We should
tag.
get... Tara, do you
Nice.
have a request?
Yeah.
I know, it's a lot
Because
of
the burrito and the lettuce thing says for Emily at the bottom.
Can you do a kitty cat with a Gandalf hat and a staff?
Hat and the staff. Okay.
Cat Dolph the Grey.
Cat Dolph
Cat
the
Dolph
Grey.
the Grey, I love it.
I'm gonna do another scrapple.
That's my favorite, it's just a little kitty.
Okay, so Chad has already decided that Galushi is responsible for AJ's head.
Absolutely.
Also,
We're
half
halfway
of his
Galushi
beard.
for everything.
Hashtag blame Galushi.
Yeah.
Like,
Yeah.
Galushi did it.
Galushi did
So,
it.
preview of the conversation that has been happened in Discord last week and that I look forward to again this week is that people are asking, you know, like, is it really Galushi? Because, you know, you obviously killed Galushi. I mean, he was killed. And so this person is something, maybe Galushi, maybe like I don't really understand
He's a
whatever.
something.
But he has all of the memories and all of the personality, and so you know, like.
But does he have all the personality? I don't know.
I mean, he has the Scotch class.
Yeah.
What else was there?
I know, but like it's like kind of superficial.
For something, hold on, hold on.
Here's the point,
He was
here's the point.
not wearing a kilt. That dude
There
was
was
wearing
no
fucking
quilt.
pants, and that is something to think about. Is Galushi without a kilt is suspect because that
agree.
dude is Scottish as shit. All right, there was no soundtrack. I heard no bagpipes last week.
Oh my god, I'm
But-
already in love with it. Can we
No,
just...
but it is an interesting conversation. Like, to what degree does something that
Hey, Q,
that
can you
has
turn on the
everything
camera
that
so that
makes-
people can see?
Oh, sorry, I put the thing back on.
Oh yeah, we're back. Like what makes a person? Because like in the comic Invincible, which I love and I hope isn't ending, even though I know it is.
It's okay.
There's a character who
Life after
was
death.
what?
What?
I don't want to talk about it.
Just for the comic.
There's a character in it that like was born deformed and ends up putting his consciousness into a clone. So he doesn't have the same body at all, but it's him. He's just moved consciousness. And there's a degree to which that's what's happened with Galushi.
But is that true though? Because Galushi would never let somebody control him the way that this robot has.
Well, that's why I
Because he's
see.
like, you ordered me to do this, you created me to do this.
Well, here's the thing though. is
Galushi
that
would never
the
let
null,
himself be a pawn.
The Galushi was made.
Ryan has opinions.
Ryan has opinions.
Oh, Ryan, you got some. Is your opinion mainly
Ryan, the
based?
opinion guy?
I agree and disagree with you. Here's the thing. Okay, on one respect, you could say, what are we besides a collection of memories and a physical form? The thing is, if the physical form changes, that changes who you are because all your emotions are tied to your physical being. So when you feel an emotion, you're feeling a pain or an ache or a lurching in one part of your body or another. And if those things change, I think that fundamentally changes who you are because it affects your emotional.
That presumes that every time you feel the same emotion, you feel it in the same way, at the same. Like your body is constantly changing. The cells that make up who you
You're not
are
the same
do
person
not
physically.
really
And
exist.
also-
That's a great
After
Don't
comment.
we
a
need to
certain amount of
reevaluate
time.
that whole thing when we get into the realm
love
of
how
moving
deep we
consciousness
are.
from one body to another, too? Like, let's say we could actually do a brain transplant, right?
Well, the studies show, okay, people who actually
Studies.
get...
No,
No, guys,
All the brain
that's like, wow.
people who
Wow.
have gotten organ transplants have changed. Like there are stories of people
That's
who get
true.
get
Yeah,
liver transplants
that's true.
and their taste in food changes.
Yes.
That is true.
But that one makes more sense than like, do they dislike a movie they liked a
But
week
does that make them a totally different person?
You know I do have an
It just
eye.
makes them a
totally.
different person. I
He
didn't
has
say
an eye
totally.
transplant.
AJ's taking on lunch
Yeah,
break.
wait, it's
Here we go.
no.
I do have an eye transplant, so am I a different person than
Okay,
I was
yes.
a couple months ago?
Please
Absolutely.
be involved in this conversation, right?
But also, we're all
You need a
different than we
camera
were a
to
couple months ago.
photograph.
But that doesn't make him not AJ.
That's true.
Which is why I'm saying this doesn't make this dude not Galushi.
Okay,
But
so
there are
okay,
ways-
stop talking. Ghost in the Shell. Ghost in the Shell. One year. Motoko Kusanagi's entire body belongs to Section 9. None of who she is actually her. So why does it matter that she became part of the internet? Why does it matter that she became part of the infinite world of information? Then what is she then?
Not human.
Well, still, but the identity. Who cares
Yes,
about human?
right.
Human is your genetics. Human is a name. Human is a species. Human is 3 million years of cells doing something.
Even if get Gandalf.
Yeah, there you go.
There's something said about this Galushi though. We really broke this down at Graphic Content on Wednesday. Galushi said that he's from the year 2800, but he works for the Null, who are from way farther in the future. Which means Glitch lived till at least 2800, so she lived really long. But
really long time.
this Galushi bot has been living for thousands of years since then with this directive of I'm supposed to kill Glitch, and finally managed to find us when we went to far away and he got to the Null, and however he got there and however we got there, we'll figure that out. But this Galushi has been through some shit and also remembers me eating his face. So there's a lot of layers to it.
So there's really only two answers.
It is very complex.
There's only two answers I can come up with. One, he's a different Galushi, but that's the only thing we can agree on, and that doesn't necessarily mean anything because everyone is different, like pretty much every day. Or Galushi is God and has to keep sacrificing himself to save himself.
Although that might just it
He's
might
a very
be that,
Christian God.
It
He's
might
not
be
very
that Glitch is that way too.
Any god, actually. Vishnu died 10 times. Ugh,
Steph
camera.
is right. Scarlett Johansson will make a great magician.
Oh!
White rabbit!
Is it because I pulled my knife out on you? I'm sorry. Was
White
that
rabbit. It's a bridge too far.
Rari's out of here now.
It's a bridge too far.
And I can't leave. Thanks.
That was a beautiful troll right there.
I know.
That's just-
I all hands out, like, I love having White Rabbit around. Whenever he's like hanging out and I'm hanging out in RPG, I freaking love it because I can always expect something terrible.
So lately, Silly Sonny, I saw your question. I actually do see the world a lot different since my transplant.
More clear.
Really?
My right eye was almost useless before the transplant, so I could actually see only blurry shapes with it. Now I can actually see without glasses.
So how old were you when that happened?
It actually came on mid-20s because I had this thing called, what's it called? Keratoconus.
Keratoconus.
So pretty much your cornea looks like a cone. Mine actually slowly, as it get older and older, became more and more like this.
Oh god, what do you gotta say now?
Money.
Welcome to Hyper RPG. Right now, the essence of what makes us, us. 5 minutes ago, a burrito fighting a head of lettuce. Hashtag Neonut, hashtag hash browns.
Thank you, Genova Fly.
Thank you.
Speaking of burritos, I have one in the other room. I love y'all.
Right, so Chum Chum Jim brings us a good point. If you lived over 1,000, you'd be a different person. Yes, so basically it is the Galushi that we remember. Well, it is not the same Galushi, but it is definitely from our Galushi.
And he's had enough experiences that he's going to have changed fundamentally as a person.
But he will still remember.
In addition to
But he
being
is basically
still,
Glitch's slave.
But he is my argument or viewpoint is that he is still Galushi.
Yes, or at the very least, this Galushi was the Galushi we knew. Whether or not he is anymore, he has memories of being that Galushi.
Sure.
So beautiful.
That Galushi that was going to kill us, by the way. Stand by me.
I want this.
Forever.
I'm not backing down from what
Okay, so felt bad that I interrupted AJ, don't feel bad. So the story that he truncated is that he has this condition that thins his cornea and kind of made it a cone. He really couldn't see very well out of that eye or really the other eye.
Let me know when you want me to stop focusing on it.
And he had to have a transplant in one eye and another procedure in the other. And he sees much better now, and so he sees differently.
So I wonder here, but his old eye still had activity to his brain though. So he
Oh
could
yeah,
see
it wasn't a full eye
okay.
transplant. It was just a corneal
I
transplant.
see. Okay. My brother is blind in one eye, which is why I asked, because we've been looking at lots of options. Gotcha.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah.
Cool.
I like Supalot's theory that Galushi joined the Null because he's from a future without kilts. and when there are no kilts, what you want is nothing. You want to be nothing, and you want for there to
A
be
future
nothing.
with no kilts.
It's not a future worth living
No
in.
future worth living in. That's so cool. That looks beautiful.
I think I'm gonna try to stupid
This is Hyper
What is
RPG, where we
ship-
often, we
What is
slide
We just
in.
hang out and shoot the shit, and then this happens.
Patch C, you're gonna have to explain that because now I'm really curious.
Interesting theory, Techie Care.
I like that. The
I need my
personality is
glasses
based off of
to get
Glitch's
some-
perception of him, which we're still like.
Ooh,
Remember,
yeah.
this last week was the first time we've seen Glitch and Galushi in a room together.
Yeah.
You know, when we first met Glitch, she was like, I got orders from Galushi, and you guys mysteriously couldn't figure out where he was because I had eaten his face.
Small detail.
That was, by the way, a fun few weeks where after Zach and I had recorded the episode where I killed Galushi.
You had to wait for everybody to
Yeah,
find
like
out.
Zach and I knew what we had done, and we didn't tell her, like, anybody. We're just like, oh, everybody has to figure out. Oh, man. Those fun times.
Oh, I see what you mean, Patch C. Yeah, so then it's sort of like, does the concept of the thing prevail and become the thing, or does the material parts of it?
If you replace every board on a
Yeah.
ship, is it still the same ship?
Yeah.
But what?
Well, when you do that to your computer, Windows 10 is like, nope.
So Windows
Way to
10.
bring it back around to the nerdery.
What do you see? What I don't
I want there to
understand
be a glitch. Part of the pun, a glitch in Galushi's programming from 2016 where Windows 10 kind of fucked it up because it was a different thing.
yeah, that'd be great. Oh my god. Somebody please troll into that donation later.
When-
Holy shit.
When was his personality downloaded? Because like all the memories of us were after he disconnected from PRS. So how did his
And he remembered dying.
Well,
yeah,
he
so
remembered
how did
dying.
the PRS have all that track record? Like, how did they have an up-to-date download of his personality?
Unless they had like a live backup, basically.
Especially
Like,
considering you had, like, if you ate his head, you ate his brain.
Yeah.
Did you absorb
Maybe-
some of that?
Oh my god!
Maybe I did. Maybe I did. At this point,
Maybe the arm.
at this
did.
point, Nebraska's arm isn't
Maybe
quite.
they did download it from your
Yeah, at this point, Nebraska's arm isn't quite intelligent enough to know these things.
Windows 10 FU.
You should be a hashtag glitch. That's actually what all your donations should
So
be.
somebody
You
pointed out.
fools! Oh my god, that's the best!
You fools!
Are we allowed to get screenshots? How do we save
She
that?
can save it.
I think I can save one, so as long as I don't clear this wall, it will save somewhere.
How
The
much
saving is
can you
super
add
weird
to the
here.
wall, or are you getting to the?
I can't add to the wall yet. I think it's still. It just got released.
May I have another
So,
screenshot
yes.
with the
The null, the null Genova Plus is not a he so much as a they.
Yeah, it's a
and
faction. It's
it.
an organization.
Yeah.
Like the Null uses language to make themselves seem like kind of a bigger deal than they are.
Yeah.
They're basically just a terrorist organization. But when they say they want nothing and they are nothing and want there to be nothing, they want the death of everything. Their big master plan is to go back to the beginning of time and basically stop everything from being created in the first
But
place.
why? That seems like a terrible plan.
It's super hardcore emo conspiracy Illuminati.
Prosperous
That's what it
Cars,
is.
thank you so much for the cheers!
Thank you.
Oh, thank you.
Yeah, it's essentially the philosophy that everything is shit. So we might as well just destroy everything.
Yeah.
Because nothing is like life is not worth like you said, emo as to the max.
Right.
Life is not worth
What's
living.
even the point of?
Yeah.
What is even the point,
Yeah,
man?
no,
Wow.
they're
So
just
they're
like
all
they're
perpetually
just in
17.
Denny's drinking coffee.
Right, yeah.
Like that's all they do.
Blazman. Maybe Nebraska is pregnant with Galushi's brain and it's reinforcing.
Oh
it
god,
inside
so
his
Galushi's gonna
chest.
come out. Here's the thing though, if he does that, you know he's gonna come out with a kilted bagpipes
And then
too, right?
At that point, do you play Galushi?
What?
Yeah, that's when
So
you're all of a
wrong.
sudden Galushi.
Yeah, now I'm all of a sudden Galushi. And then after thousands of years, that Galushi lives on into the DFA world, and it all ties back.
Oh my god,
Into
that
the
was
DFA
so
character.
funny.
That
I was
was
so glad that happened. A little too much of it, but we made it happen. That was so
Yeah,
good.
yeah, a lot of the most Vanquish references on any episode of DFA.
That was super fun. I was trying to roll with it being Geist and Beta. I'm like, this is too deep down the rabbit hole, Stephanie. Get out, get out.
Well, yeah, no,
What
it's
have you
just
done?
like, it just keeps talking back to each other, like, Geist named after Geist,
Right.
Beta named after Beta, like, oh.
Big Lebowski.
And it's just like, oh, you're a ghost. Well, there's another Geist here or something like that. Meh.
Filling the cup, how did we do that? That's thanks to you guys, because when you give us cheers or through bits, then the bits fall into the cup, and then eventually the cup overflows. Cup overfloweth.
Overfloweth with cheer.
Oh, is that the burrito next to? Is that what your request? Burrito.
Give me numbers.
What?
How many minutes do I have? 2. We have 2 minutes, guys.
Oh, cool. Okay, well, hey.
'Cause we gotta get
Thanks
ready
for
for
joining.
And in a half hour, stick around for Vanquish. It's gonna be
Yeah.
sweet.
Thanks for joining me on this like graffiti thing. Thanks for all
Yeah,
the
it's
really awesome.
This is really
thanks
fun.
for all the donations and stuff.
Yeah.
I'm sorry I didn't know how this program worked, and I don't know that Tengu is still around, but I hope it is. So we'll
I hope
see.
so too, but thank you for my burrito.
Yeah,
and
And
my
thank you
angry
for
lemons.
Gandalf Kitty.
And
Gandalf
again,
Kitty is
you fools.
pretty amazing.
Pretty great.
I wish I could print that.
I know, it's just so funny.
Super cute.
Probably find a way.
I can also just draw it. So.
That'd be cool.
Cool.
So thanks for hanging out. Let's see like the rest of the chat so you want to say anything.
I need to start bringing my glasses. I like, can't. I'm like, what does that
Now give it a
say?
kill. No kills.
Huh?
Alright guys, stick
Big
around
roll.
for
Thanks,
Vanquish.
Master.
We
Boss
gotta
battle.
shut it down.
Peace
Boss
out.
battle
Enjoy.
time.
Yeah, hang out.
In
It's gonna
31
be-
minutes, come back.
Yes.
Bye!
Hopefully we won't die.